Yeah, welcome to the Noisecast. Take a seat and just listen up, you dumbass. We're gonna talk about stuff and shit, and when we're all done, maybe you can suck our lollipops. Ah, cool, baby. What, you expect me to say like dick? Or wiener? Wiener. Sweet, dude.
Hello there. You are listening to this new episode of the Very Noise Podcast with us, the Noise Boys. Episode German for No. I am your noise boy from the west side, interior crocodile alligator, Skoringo.
Oh, and then that's me? Okay,
Yes.
cool. Hey, so my name is Xcaliborg. It is the 27th of February when we're recording this. We're going to date this because it's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Jordan.
I'm from Australia, by the way. Also, who's next?
I'm Zeromaster Noise Boy from the North. Happy 42nd birthday, Jordan.
Yeah,
You're getting older. You're going to die.
Happy 79th birthday
Wait, do
to me.
Australians age like dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Like
My name
kangaroos.
is Doom TV, aka Bill Cosby, and you're watching the Disney Channel. I mean, I'm from the north. I mean, the east. I'm from a place. Fuck it, whatever.
The East.
He's from a place. He's from over there. He's the man.
I love it how I'm the only one who sticks to the fucking format now.
Always. That's gotta be. That's the status quo.
Somebody's got to be the stick in the mud.
We
Don't be like Doom and say, who cares? No, I like my formats, thank you.
Rules are rules
for a reason.
Anarchy.
Oh, yeah, by the way.
By the way, that
I
lovely
poked my
voice
head
of
out.
you just heard is our guest today on the Very Noise Podcast. He's a good buddy of mine, a fellow podcaster, actually, part of the Midnight Verse podcast, fellow voice actor, content creator, my boy, my Joshikins, my boobala, my tushnush. Please welcome JTVA, Josh. Josh, buddy, welcome to the podcast.
I don't know how to top that intro.
It's not a TV studio.
I think my brain just paused for a second. What do you mean?
Tush nush your nuts taco joke.
That was
Jordan.
No,
I mean,
no,
Chuckles.
it's
God.
okay. It's okay. So what it is, it's actually it's a term of endearment I heard on the show Transparent, which is mainly consists of a mainly Jewish family, and one of the things that the mother calls her son in that series is she calls her tush. One of the things she calls her son is tushnush. It's Joshy tushnush.
Hello, my name is
beautiful.
Tush Nush, and this is the biggest flexes in Adam
This is
Sandler's
Tush Nush. You're
history.
watching Disney XD.
If you guys were wondering what that Josh is not a TV studio thing, that's an inside joke with me and my buddy One-Roll. I just want to say it so if it hears this, you'll be like,
I thought you took the middle of my initials, JTVA. I thought you just took the TV out. And I'm like, wait a minute, what?
oh my
That's
god,
not
it
how
has
this
so many
works.
layers like an onion.
Everything's cyclical.
It's
I
from-
honestly
it's
thought
from
your
some
name
stupid-
meant like TV.
It's from some
Yes, that's what I
stupid...
said. No,
I think it's from
my
Drake and
initials
Josh,
are
I can't
JT,
remember.
and I'm a voice
Yeah.
actor.
Oh.
So TVA,
yes.
yeah.
Yes. This Josh here has I've worked with Josh on a number of projects, but I'll let Josh do the talking when introducing himself. Josh, tell the people about yourself a little.
I am Josh ATVA. I'm a Dead of Night boy. Charles here works with me on the Dead of Night productions team. We also run a podcast called the Midnight Verse, which we rebooted for the second time. I think we rebooted that
Hell
podcast
yeah,
two
third
times.
time the charm.
Yeah, third time's the charm, so it'll work.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm a voice actor. I'm an editor, writer, or pretty much a lot of ers. So
Yeah,
yeah, I do lots of things. I
Also,
like
apparently,
music.
Charles' secret boyfriend.
Yeah, we've been dating for like 3 months.
I love Josh so goddamn much. Don't even joke
Yeah,
about
I know.
that.
You guys did
I
that
love
fandom,
Charles
and it was
too, man.
it was beautiful.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that, Zero.
And the
'cause I know
entire
you're a
time I watched that fandom, I'm like, oh man, this has so many gay overtones. It's too bad they're not making anything gay. And right at the end, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
There's
Because-
the
because
gay.
you-
I
Because
knew
you
you were
have to
gonna
pair
love it.
Gallo and Leah Forti
fucking-
together.
I love that. I love that pairing so
Promare is
much.
fucking fantastic.
It is
I knew
best movie from last year. I know you like Parasite, but it's the best movie.
That's in my
Just
top. No, Promare's my favorite animated movie from last year. Actually,
Oh my god,
Yeah,
it's
mine
my favorite
too.
anime movie of all time now. I fucking love
Dude,
it.
my
best
favorite
friend in the
animated
world would not
movie-
stop. Yeah, my best friend in the world wouldn't stop talking about it. They would they saw it like in premiere, the premiere, and they wouldn't stop talking about it for 4 months, and we finally got to see it. And I'm like, yeah, this is pretty good because I love Trigger a lot, but I don't know if it was really fast. I need to watch it again because holy hell.
Yeah,
I can't wait for those Blu-rays to drop.
Yeah,
it
the
was 2
Blu-rays
hours
hopefully gonna drop soon.
boom, and then a kiss for like 2. They kissed for like 2 minutes.
That's too long
Gallo
for a
and
kiss.
Leo literally
Oh,
kissed
man,
for
that's
2 minutes
what
is
I
a
want.
makeout.
Yeah,
I just want that in life. Just a 2-minute kiss.
I don't.
Same.
That's
I
what I
know.
want.
Name,
Josh,
time,
I
and place.
If we do it, if we're
Josh, I have to ask: is your icon Leo?
It is. It's
what
Leo
I
with a KFC bucket on his head. I don't know where I got it, but it's really cute and really funny.
real quick, I want to touch on that for a second.
I'm assuming we're using that picture for the actual
Oh
episode.
no, I have an actual picture you can use.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll use
Yeah.
that. I'll just put the picture up.
Yeah,
when
just
it
throw a
happens.
picture up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Easy.
find it. Actually, yeah, I'll have to look for it, but
Easy.
I can just look it up. Yeah.
Well, welcome.
Anyway.
Welcome to our humble podcast.
I feel welcome. I feel
this,
welcome.
This chaotic, non-structural podcast, but that we love to do so much.
Do we,
That's an
though?
oxymoron. Every podcast isn't structured.
It's,
Oh,
it's
and,
a tangent.
And lucky you, Josh, you get to kill no whacking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
finally,
That's a
dude.
rule that was established on the last podcast. So if we have
Yeah,
guests,
so-
we get to resurrect people.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that should be the
Hell
rule.
yeah.
If we end up getting a repeat on, then the previous person resurrected that person instead.
Yep.
Ooh.
Tis the
What do you mean,
rules
like a
with the
repeat? So, like,
podcast.
if we get someone we've already had on the podcast back,
Yeah,
they
like if we
resurrect
get
someone.
Brandon on this podcast, since Brandon was killed off by somebody
Kirby.
then we get to
Yeah.
bring Brandon
You
back.
got
on.
V Kirby?
Wasn't Brandon first?
Was he?
Wait,
Uh,
I can't remember. We only have
Kirby
like
was
10
first.
episodes where we don't
Brandon
know.
was
Brand-
second.
I think Brandon
Oh,
was
wait.
first, and then we did Kirby.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
No,
he was
it
our
doesn't really
first
matter.
guest.
Here we are talking about fucking guests on the
Oh, let's
podcast.
talk about
where we have a guest.
possible
Oh, hey,
future
more
guests.
memes.
'Cause
That's
we
gonna
have
be
I
to-
look around like the John Travolta meme, like
All right, cool. So John Tron, Neki Jakey, who else we going to get in this podcast? Obviously.
we gotta
Next
go through.
tacos.
We gotta go through all of
Psychic
our.
Obama.
Pebbles, got to get him on there.
I would
Oh my
like
yeah,
to
God.
have
Psychic
a
Pebbles.
Psychic
Oh,
Pebbles.
totally.
It's me.
Oh my
Hell
God.
yeah.
I love
We got to get
Sleeping
Obama,
Cabin so
you
much.
idiot!
Guys,
I pissed on the moon, you idiot!
Dude, fucking getting Alfred on this, get like Alfred on here. That'd be incredible.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You're fucking
Yeah.
sick.
What,
Anyway,
the
They're
butler
doing
to
another
Batman?
one. I
oh,
think
serious?
Penny's releasing a Sonic Riders fan dub soon.
Oh god,
They
that'd be
are.
fucking
Yeah.
sick.
Shit.
I can't get
so-
enough of that fucking Eggman, man. That's
I
the best
swear
thing
to
that's
God,
ever.
I really hope that when the Blu-rays come out, Penny and company they dub the fucking Sonic movie.
Oh,
I
that'd
would
be
love
so
oh
good.
my
so
god,
much.
that's genius.
Oh my God.
Jim Carrey, but with that guy's voice over Jim
Yes!
Carrey.
Yes!
I mean, that- Guys, that's a great
That would
segue.
be
Should we
so-
talk about that?
No,
Oh, the Sonic movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
because somebody here doesn't like it.
I'm sorry.
I haven't seen it, so, but I'm fine
Oh,
to talk
dude.
about it. So
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh,
Spoiler
okay.
free.
Well, if you haven't seen it, we won't. We'll say spoiler
Sonic
free.
dies.
I think. Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
briefly.
Sonic goes to jail for
Yeah, no,
war
he actually
crimes against the
does.
United States. It happens. It's a dark, edgy film. It's
Yeah.
directed by Uwe Boll.
Sonic
Yeah.
gets sent to Guantanamo Bay
Yeah.
for war crimes.
What- can I-
This episode has to be called Sonic Gets Sent to Guantanamo Bay now. I'm calling it.
Unless something else tops it, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. That's
Yeah, cool. Yeah, no,
but-
it was a good. I thought it was a very nice sort of solid family film, and that's all it was really trying to be. So that's fun.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. I mean, personally, it's just Hop with Sonic. Like, let's just be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
Think
Yeah,
about it.
it is Hop
Think
with
about
Sonic.
it. Fuzzy creature with that white guy who was in Hop taking a road trip together, but it just so happens to be Sonic.
Wait, was it actually the same guy?
It's the same guy.
No fucking way. That's
I'm dead serious.
oh my
okay,
god.
I need you guys to stay with me on this. What was the
Yeah.
show? There's a show on Cartoon Network where this guy's like the kid's head got replaced with an animator's with a like animated, and he just kept seeing animated characters.
Oh God, no, not
What? What is that?
reanimated.
Is that
Yeah,
what it is?
is that what it's
Reanimated?
called? Because I'm
Reanimated.
thinking
I
that
think
this
it's
guy who's in the Sonic movie is like that kid grown up. He just
No.
keeps seeing animated
He
characters.
just he's just
Reanimated.
oh God,
Are you
reanimated.
thinking
is a
of
trash
Escape from New York?
No,
Escape.
Where the guy gets the glasses and he sees alien people?
That's
that's
okay. Well,
not
first of all,
Escape
that's
from
They
New
Live.
York.
That is They Live. That's a different John Carpenter film.
I'm sorry, John Carpenter has too many fucking
How
movies.
dare
okay?
you disrespect Roddy Piper like that? He's
I'm
there
here
to kick ass and
chew
chew
bubblegum
bubblegum.
Keith
and kick
David.
ass.
It's called Reanimated. Yeah, you're right. Oh God, I thought it was a TV
God
show
damn.
for some reason.
It was.
Oh.
They had a season, and it was just as terrible as the movie.
This was on Cartoon
God,
Network. When the
beautiful.
fuck did this happen?
mid 2000s, like right before
2007.
right when Cartoon Network was doing
Alright,
live
I'm gonna
action
have to Google
shit.
this shit.
Destroy,
Reanimated.
Bill, destroy.
Yo, I fucked with
Oh,
Destroy,
God.
Build, Destroy though because I love
Yeah, that
Andrew
was cool.
WK.
Yeah.
Thanks for the info dump, Jay Bauman.
J-bomb. Wait, I'm the J-bombing. What?
That's what I said.
Oh,
okay.
no! Oh, this
Because-
guy
okay.
looks like a freak. Oh.
Throw a
You better be
picture up
sharing
to
that
give it some
picture.
context. Share that
Yeah,
picture.
I will, and I'll save the picture right now, so I don't
All
forget
I'll
it.
say about
He
that
looks-
dude from the Sonic movie
He looks like
is
that childhood friend that you just like. Oh, he's that one weird guy that like quotes fucking weird shit all the time.
me.
Yeah.
So like,
So all of us?
So like me,
All
yeah.
of
So
us.
basically
Yeah.
me. Yeah,
Y'all
all
cool.
of us.
I never
Yeah.
thought I'd find
That's
somebody
a
to
worse
replace
feeling when
Paul
you
Rudd
put-
on like the white guy scale of like who the fuck is
I'm
this?
gonna be right back, guys.
But
All right.
But
He's like,
for
all right, better
sure
head
that
out.
guy from the
Paul
Sonic
Rudd?
movie is like my new Paul Rudd because I genuinely don't know his name, but I've seen him in so much.
Yeah, I don't know who he
He's
is.
like
either.
James Marsden or something.
Well, now that I know his name, I'm going to hate him more.
Yeah. Let's go to Letterboxd and see what else he's been.
I
in.
didn't remember what he was in until like somebody had pointed it out to me. I'm like, oh yeah, he was in that.
He was
Like-
in Hop. Oh,
And that's it. He's
my
only been in one.
favorite
Well, not
other
Hop.
movie.
He was in another movie that I'd seen.
Wait,
He's
who
also
are we
been in
talking about?
Zoolander.
James.
Wait,
What?
he was in Zoolander?
What? He
Yeah,
was.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at James Marsden. Yeah, I'm
James
looking
Marsden,
at his,
that's his name.
Letterboxd.
Who did he
yeah.
play in Zoolander? Was it Zoolander 1 or Zoolander?
Zoolander 1.
It's not called
Oh, really?
Zoolander. It's just called Zoolander
It is
2.
called Zoolander. It's absolutely Zoolander.
It should be Zoolander.
Donald Trump's in Zoolander. I didn't know that. I forgot about
Wait,
that.
what?
That's
Donald
true.
Trump's in Zoolander.
That is-
Hey guys,
that is true.
But
I
hey,
think he
listen,
has a
that's not
cameo.
too surprising. Donald Trump is in the Death Note one shot that came out
That
recently.
is also
is.
fucking
Wait,
true.
what?
Yes, that's
Yes.
the thing.
Yeah, the creators of Death Note wrote a new Death Note
Oh,
one
in
shot.
the manga. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah, and,
normal. He was
and
in he was in Inuyashiki as well.
Yes, he
Yeah,
was.
and
Yeah.
was it?
No. I just found,
another
I
kid-
just sorry,
Sorry,
I
go
just
ahead.
found out who he played in Zoolander. John
Who?
Wilkes Booth.
That's right, because he was
John
a
Wilkes
he
Booth,
was a
but not
fashion
John
model.
Wilkes. He was just the booth
Yeah.
for John Wilkes.
All major
John Wilkes Booth.
assassinations were
Wilkes.
carried out by male models because they're too stupid and they're easy to manipulate. That was the plot of
So
Zoolander.
why male models?
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Why male
scene. That scene when the yeah.
I just fucking
I
told
fucking
you.
love Zoolander, dude. Zoolander was so fucking like kind of bad that like, but it was funny because
I
it was
never
that
saw
bad.
it, but I saw the first Zoolander shortly before it came out.
You know, it's not
Oh,
called
man, I
Zoolander. It's
fucking
literally called.
But it is Zoolander
It
to
is
me.
It
Zoolander.
should be
To me,
it's
Zoolander.
Zoolander. Is
That's
iconic.
the problem. I
Zoolander.
would much rather it be called Zoolander.
Oh my god.
I love. Oh,
That's
cursed
a-
letterbox reviews are the best.
Yeah, I just found that looking at James Marsden. I looked at Hop, and that was the second top review I saw.
I'm gonna have to save that one too, yeah, so I can put it up on the. James Marsden, can I hop on your dick?
No.
Wait, he's gonna IHOP?
74
Oh,
likes.
dude, IHOP is so good.
Make it 75. Let's go.
IHOP. Let's go to say.
Let's go to
Hell
IHOP,
yes.
guys, after the podcast.
Oh, we can't.
Yeah.
IHOP.
This episode sponsored by
Hey, we finally got our
No,
first.
don't
Yeah,
say
definitely.
that.
No,
If we can say
We got
that.
our first sponsor.
we,
But
Yeah,
no,
we got-
because we're sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah,
Oh,
Raid
no,
Shadow
please don't joke
Legends.
about that.
no, we're
Fans,
sponsored.
they
Fanbase.
sense that shit. They'll be in your inbox tomorrow.
Oh, we kind of
That's
want
fine.
I
that.
hope
though.
so.
We
Yeah.
want money.
Yeah.
I'll split it. I'll
We
split it
don't, we
between
don't have
you
any
guys.
sponsors yet.
There you go.
Sponsored by Crab
To be honest, that'd be
Edibles,
cool if we-
made by me for you.
I know I'm still on this, but the same guy who directed Hop is directing the new SpongeBob movie. Should we be worried?
Yes.
Yeah,
We
The new
absolutely.
SpongeBob movie, actually, I saw the trailer for that before Sonic, and it doesn't look terrible.
I'm
Yeah,
scared.
but,
I don't get
but the
it.
guy died. Why are they doing this?
Dude, lots of people
Yes.
have died, and then they've dragged the corpse out on a broom for
Look
people.
at the Looney
Yeah.
Tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, now that is true.
Hey,
Walt Disney's dead.
I mean,
Oh, no,
well-
sorry, he's frozen in fucking thermite, whatever
Yeah.
it is.
No, that's Disney. Hillenberg was with Nickelodeon.
yeah.
Yeah. Also, J.R.R. Tolkien has been dead like way longer than his movies are, which is hard. Because I'm pretty sure it's like a millennia to get through every Lord of the Rings flick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
imagine if Tolkien was still alive when Return of the King swept the Oscars. He's like, what the
Is
fuck
that
happened
a
here?
thing that happened?
Yes.
Yes.
Return of the King swept.
Okay, so
It
now
won
I'm
11 Oscars.
I'm not as mad now
What?
that Bohemian Rhapsody won as many as it did, because a shittier movie has won more awards.
Joker only won 2 Oscars. We
Okay,
lost
hold
some.
on, hold on. Please tell me that Bohemian Rhapsody didn't
roll
win
that
Best
back?
Editor.
What?
I'm not a big. I do not like the Lord of the Rings movies. I like the Two Towers, and that's about it.
That's a take.
That's a take.
You know what though? It's because I don't like fantasy shit really. Like I'm more sci-fi.
Bohemian Rhapsody's a fantasy. It's completely fabricated.
We don't know if it's the real life or if it's fantasy.
The gays aren't real. AIDS is a
Freddie Mercury
fabrication.
wasn't gay. He had a
Look,
girlfriend.
we're caught
Can
in
you
a
believe
landslide.
this?
There's no escape
He
from
kissed a
reality.
girl.
Jordan, you can't say that. Then the last episode wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, that's the one thing about the Sonic movie that I do want to bring up that is not a spoiler, but I've said this a lot. That movie killed any semblance of my like for Queen. So thank you, Sonic movie.
And I know this scene too.
Wait, what scene?
Man.
Man, tell me as someone who had...
Okay, it's not a spoiler, but in the beginning of the movie, Sonic saves a turtle, and he's running super speed to put the turtle back in the forest, and it's playing "Don't Stop Me Now" by
I was about
Queen
to
as he
say,
runs.
he's running out this... Yeah, don't stop me now.
And then one of the mean older high schooler students takes the turtle and throws it, and then Sonic has to use Crazy Diamond to punch him in the face. Wait.
The minute you said the turtle was being thrown, I knew exactly where you were going with that.
Josh is a JoJo boy.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
news.
I love
Oh
JoJo
my God,
so
Josh.
much.
I love you now.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to talk about JoJo in forever because I'm surrounded by people who hate it.
I have to keep you in mind, Charles,
Please.
because like I'm working on some JoJo's Part 4 shorts.
Oh, noise
I
cast
voiced Koichi
exclusive.
in quite a few. Yeah.
It's an
Yeah, and
exclusive.
Chuckles is going to be Josuke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Josuke.
I cannot wait to play Josuke. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm just
Perfect
going to
fit,
tweak the
honestly.
script a little bit before we can say go on it.
Oh, yeah. No, totally.
Well, Charles, you've already voiced Billy Camet's
Abso-fucking-lutely.
character in
I know.
Gallo.
Oh, yeah, I did. That's right.
Yeah.
Gallo's the
There you
same
go.
voice as Josuke. Shoot.
Yeah. What a fucking legend that guy is.
I
He
had a
like
brain blast when I figured that out.
yeah. So funny thing about him,
Brain blast.
no one knew who he was before he got cast as Josuke. Now he's like one of the biggest voice actors in the industry, and I love that.
All it takes is that one
I was
breakout.
gonna say you gotta,
and then
you need that one thing and it kickstarts you. Like
It just
And
He
I
literally won a
guarantee you,
Crunchyroll
Brandon
award.
probably did a bunch of fan dubs with him back in the day, like 20 years ago.
yeah, probably.
Probably. He knows
Yeah.
everybody.
All right. I hope my microphone hasn't been peaking. I'm looking at it. Anyway.
No,
I was
if
just
anything,
curious.
Charles is peaking more than you.
Okay.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, me probably.
It's true.
But that's
I
good
mine
because
down
we
a
can
little bit.
almost never hear
it hasn't gone
Charles.
in the red,
Yeah,
so I'll be
exactly.
okay.
Yeah. And Charles did a good thing, and he ended up getting a headphones, right? So now
Yes, I did. Yeah,
it's
No,
clearer,
I,
and we can't hear
it's
you in the
much clearer.
background. Yay!
Exactly.
We're becoming more
Yay.
professional. Oh, I hope.
No, you got to be in the same room smoking a lot of weed. That's how you become professional.
Oh my God!
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Can we please?
You just called out Corey really hard.
Oh man, you used my real name. You doxed me. Oh fuck.
Oh,
sorry.
This,
Should I
the
call you
CIA is
Demo?
coming in right now.
We'll have to cheese Danish your real name. Oh no.
No, don't cheese Danish that. We can cheat.
Go download Infect the Mind by DMO on Spotify.
Yeah.
Go listen to the new Dance Gavin Dance song, and also new Shikari.
I'm doing a video
So
on that tomorrow.
Literally, my two favorite bands released two new songs just after the last podcast, and I'm like, oh, now I know what I can talk about.
And you had
in
to tell
our
me about
segment
both of
later.
them.
Ozzy dropped
That's
an
how
album
much
too,
of a
by
loop
the
I've
way.
been.
Yeah, one of
Yeah,
my
I did.
favorite artists, Disclosures, dropped like three songs over 3 days. I think they might release another tomorrow. It's been
Oh, hell yeah.
insane. Yeah,
Disclosure
they
is
haven't
great.
released anything in like years, it feels like.
What is Disclosure?
So
Electronica,
Disclosure
right?
is an electronic duo who I don't know if you've heard the song Latch with Sam Smith. If you knew it, you'd hear it. They made that song and that album. That song, yes.
Yeah, that one. I can't do Sam Smith justice, but it's a killer song.
Yeah, that whole album is one of my favorite albums of all time. And they're one of my
yeah.
favorite groups. They're like the British Daft Punk, I'd say, in a way. Especially now, because they're starting to sample a lot, which is really cool.
Sampling is my jam, dude. I fucking
yeah.
love that stuff. Do you know that, I don't know if you've listened to Naked Jakey, but one of his songs...
that name sounds awesome.
Yeah. Naked Jakey's like a YouTuber, right? And he does like hip hop on the side and like sort of like trap kind of music. He samples Guts' theme from fucking Berserk in one of his songs, and I didn't realize it It was so good.
I
was
want
like,
to
what?
link to that
Yeah,
right now.
I will show you it. It's so good. I'll show
I'm
you. I'll
listening
link
to
it
that
now.
after the podcast.
I was a big
yeah.
fan of his sample
Absolutely.
work on Not Dead Yet because he samples some really obscure shit, but also samples Jake the Snake Roberts of wrestling fame. So,
Hey,
But that is literally, that song is the one with Gantz's, not Gantz, fucking Guts' theme.
is it
Guts,
really?
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You can hear it. So it goes,
Oh, yeah.
in the background.
That song's
You can hear
rad.
it.
Hey,
Yeah,
guys.
it's really good.
That's
it's fucking
fucking
sick.
cool.
Yeah,
guys, speaking of people who
send it
are
later.
naked but aren't jakey,
Yeah.
there's and music.
Me currently, I'm naked.
Project Melody did a
Details at
song with
11.
Wait, you guys
Ghost Data.
don't do your podcast naked?
Yeah, we
No.
all do it
The
naked.
we
Naked
don't.
Brothers
Hell yeah.
band came back. I'm sorry, Zero. I missed what you said.
So
my
anyways, Project Melody is on a Ghost Data song, which just came out recently. If you don't know who Project Melody is, she's the virtual titty streamer who's been taking away people's
so much
stuff.
about
Wait,
this
virtual
girl.
titty streamer. That's
it's
a
I
lot.
follow her on
Titty
Twitter.
streamer.
She's fucking funny.
And everyone's getting like real angry about all the other titty streamers are like, oh, what the fuck? It's putting me out of work.
So,
I mean,
up your
yeah.
game.
Now you
Get
know how I
tits.
feel when I try
Yeah.
to do titty streaming.
It's funny because ever since she started doing it, more people that I follow be like, "I'm gonna start doing that." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm totally
I
fine
could
with that.
technically do it. I just got a voice like I just gotta like sound like a girl.
But no, like
That's
it's
literally
just,
it.
it's just funny
okay.
that like there's like she's a YouTube channel now and there's lore being built about her and I'm like, this is amazing.
Oh,
so
boy.
I
I
definitely
love when
need
that
to-
shit
Frank, what the
happens,
hell's
dude.
happening
Oh,
here?
I
man.
definitely need to see this.
Project Melody, come on the podcast.
Yeah, how are we gonna get in?
But we already have a
Absolute-
guest, and it's JTVA.
That's-
Yeah.
We could talk about whatever. You guys are
Yeah, it's
fucked.
rude to talk about other guests when you have guests.
We
You know what,
literally
guys?
do it
Jordan
every
has over
episode.
40,000 subscribers.
There we
Okay.
fucking go, boy.
I have 2,000. Okay, I have 2,000 subscribers.
Shut
you don't
the
need to hear
front
it.
door.
We're so close to hitting bingo, guys. I can feel it.
I forgot to say it on the last episode, so I
Yeah,
had to say
yeah.
it now.
Because I said it on one episode, like as I don't know what I was saying in the context, and then Zero's like, "Oh, you got to be modest about it." Oh, okay.
See, I don't
Modesty
remember
on
that. I
YouTube?
always
Come
just
on, that's
try
crazy.
to remember it as Zero just brought that up in a random conversation once it hasn't
He
stopped.
did.
Yeah. Yeah. I sent the link to the song, Charles. Whenever you have time after the podcast, give it a
dope.
listen.
Thank
It's
you
fucking
so
fantastic.
much.
Yeah,
I
it's
also posted
fantastic
a link to a song.
too, because I actually
Yeah, I
really
see
dig
that.
Disclosure. So,
Yes. Oh my God. How have I not brought this up
I
with
don't
you
know.
before?
We talk about Radiohead a lot, but that's I mean, because
Yes.
they're fucking.
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
I am a huge
Hell yeah.
Radiohead
See,
fan.
Jordan,
Yeah.
it's weird to me that you say that you're a big fan of sampling and yet you don't like a lot of Kanye stuff.
But like, yeah,
Well,
no,
'cause Kanye is
sampling as in like
terrible,
really,
that's why.
really dope, fucking obscure shit, like
Daft Punk
Punk
sampling.
yes, like
Listen to High Fidelity and Face to Face. Those two songs are like the best examples of
that's
sampling
all
ever made.
Kanye does is
In,
sample crazy shit like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, but there's a good way to do it, and
I
then
just
there's a
don't-
bad way to
Yeah,
do
all
it.
he does is sample like
To be-
church
yeah.
songs.
No,
to be
Which isn't
honest,
bad,
like
but-
it's not really the sampling that gets me. It has to sound obviously good as well. I do like a little bit of Kanye's work. I really like what's the one where he samples King
Kids See
Crimson,
Ghost?
21st Century Schizoid
Power.
Man.
Power.
Is that it?
Power.
Yeah,
yes.
How does King
Yeah.
Crimson work?
I don't know.
That is
I'm
a
so
good
sad
flip
that
of a
meme's
sample.
dead.
Dude,
by the
King
way.
Crimson is
I'm
the
so
fucking
sad.
coolest name for a band, dude.
No, Josh.
Yeah.
Josh, it just works.
It
It's
just
just-
works. Yeah.
Just
It
like
just
magnets.
works.
How the fuck do they work, dude?
I pray to God that's in the dub. I pray
Can we
to God
talk about
that's in the
fucking?
dub. That they
Can we
somehow
talk about
included just
the
works.
fucking juggalos now? Or whatever they're called.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they're
wait, what are they
fucking
up to?
gang now,
Yeah.
like the Bloods, Shoutouts, and the Crips, which I find very crazy.
Oh
I find
wait,
it-
does that mean superhumans?
Superhuman.
Like one of the
Yo, yeah,
leaders?
Superhuman's now a fucking gangbanger, bro. Officially, he will butt bomb on you from his fucking platform
Butt
in his
bomb.
yard.
Sorry, Josh, you were gonna say something and I interrupted. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's funny because one of the Insane Clown Posse members, I think, sued like a fursuit company over his daughter's fursuit. I think that's like something that happened. I can't.
What?
I'm pretty sure that story's too crazy to not be true.
That's
Yeah,
like-
yeah,
I agree.
That's exactly how I see it.
No,
If it's
that's
too
how-
obscure, then obviously it's true, right?
Like Florida
Yeah, let me
Man
find it.
exists because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Florida man
It's
gets
true.
angry at fursuit company because daughter's fursuit came with egg inside, and inside the egg was spider. and that was very scary.
That just reminds me of my favorite meme ever, which is the Captain Crunch box, and it just says, "Oops, all spider eggs."
I thought you were going to say the eye of the spider. Yes, the eye of the spider. I love the eye of the spider.
Oh, I'm laughing. Oh god, I'm laughing like that fucking bitch I'm laughing like that bitch from the Fantasy Factory.
Oh fucking
Picture.
Oh my fucking god!
That's not what I wanted to see. I didn't want to see that. It's all tarantula.
Jordan, you need to put that image.
Are we just sharing
up
our
on the
favorite memes?
podcast.
I'm putting absolutely every image so far. This is going to be
that is
just don't forget to not leave this chat.
No, I'm saving them as we go. I'm saving them as we go so I don't forget. I'm screenshotting all these motherfuckers. Don't worry. This is going to be a very big editing deal, but it's fine.
Here's another one.
Damn it. Mesothelioma. What?
Mesothelioma, you or a loved one.
My favorite meme of all time is fantasy painting object labeling.
Yes, that's my favorite kind of meme. I absolutely agree. A giant fucking thing in the background, and it'll be like, the girl you're crushing on. It's like you're like a tiny little dude.
Yeah.
Wait, Jordan, I thought your favorite memes were the ones about Baby Yoda.
Oh, yeah. The
cyclical.
Baby Yoda memes that I fucking hate. Yeah.
Baby Yoda.
Oh, my favorite.
Guys, we gotta put aside our hate for Baby.
Even worse,
well, your guys'
Ice
hate.
Age Baby. Absolutely worse.
Even worse than I have something. Wait. I see your Ice Age baby and your Baby Yoda, and I raise you a baby peanut.
Baby peanut. God. I want to crack it open like
guys,
a
here's a
Texas
topic of
Roadhouse.
discussion. Who is the best baby in all of babies?
No, the real question should be:
the boss baby.
Is the Kool-Aid man the Kool-Aid or the jar? Because remember how he cried and then Baby Peanut was born? Does that make the Kool-Aid man the father?
No, dude, he's an entity of he's an entity. He's neither the fucking jar or the fucking Kool-Aid itself.
It's like God cried on that on his grave and resurrected
it's just
him.
like when instead of the bread is the skin and then the wine is the blood, it's just Kool-Aid instead. It's like
you and Jerry had the exact same answers to that, by the way.
Really?
Kool-Aid is the bread.
I asked Jerry that on his stream last night, and he looked very confused, but went on for like a minute and a half about it. He's like,
what?
"So Kool-Aid, man,
somebody way to get
Jesus.
on."
He's Jesus.
I can't say that after all the videos I've seen of Kool-Aid Man brutally murdering people.
Ash, it's Jesus, Ash.
Is that too far of a callback to old YouTube?
What's old YouTube? Dude, YouTube.
Do you guys remember Danebo before Annoying Orange?
No.
Okay, I think the only old thing that I watched back in the day before, obviously, Naruto versus Sasuke MV with Linkin Park's Faint. I think it was probably actually. Can we talk about like the first ever, if you can remember, the first ever YouTube video ever watched on YouTube? Like,
yes,
on
God.
YouTube.
Yeah,
I do too.
I remember exactly mine.
Go ahead.
I do too.
Yeah,
we should go in order. Yeah, that's a actually
so
interesting thing to bring
my
up.
first one, because this is before I thought I knew about Robot Chicken, was the Mario and Luigi Super Mario GTA video from Robot Chicken. I watched that. I watched that. And I thought that was just someone made it. I'm like, this is the fucking coolest thing. They swear. I love it. And I was like, what, 11 or something at the time? Oh my God, what is that?
That's what he's talking about. That's
what I'm talking about.
Killer.
2007. I told
Jesus
you.
Christ.
Fuck, I'll have to watch that later. I don't remember what the first YouTube video I saw. It must have been something somebody... This is going to date me because I was in high school, college at the time. Somebody sent me a video through MySpace from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how...
What's
That's how I saw
MySpace?
YouTube.
No, I'm kidding.
I can remember the first.
Me, Josh, please.
Yeah.
I can remember the first YouTube series I watched. That was the
I can too.
My first YouTube series I ever watched was Stupid Mario Brothers. I really liked my Mario. Apparently, as a kid.
Mario.
Mine was my first videos were actually like
go on.
my first videos were actually like Lego stop motion animations. Like those were like
they were
really
cool,
big back in the day with Star Wars and stuff. I actually I did my own for like 5 years or so. But that was like my first videos that like I did and watched. But I also admittingly watched Annoying Orange when I was a kid. Thought it was the
I
funniest
used to
thing
watch
ever.
Ray William Johnson. Yeah, like I don't worry. I
me
totally
too,
understand that. I think I watched like a small amount of Smosh.
I'm not afraid to admit that.
I mean, he was fine back in the day. Like,
Smosh was great.
I don't know, I used to watch these losers. I think one of them did like something called The Prince and the Pussy. The other one did
that's
like
true, yeah.
You know, I remember seeing that in like I think high school, if I'm not
Prince and the
mistaken.
Pussy.
That came out like what, 2013?
Yeah, that's when it started. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Jordan, is that when you released Prince and the
2013.
Pussy?
Yeah.
I was kidding, by the way, Jordan.
No.
I was trying to bring up Zero's K on a bridge, but I couldn't remember it at
Dude,
the time.
I saved
fuck.
that. I will bring it up every time. I saved that motherfucker on my iPod and watched it later. That's how much I loved it.
Don't you also have saved?
Yeah,
One of my- one of my
Bridge by
biggest
The
regret
Exorcist
is-
saved on there as well. Yeah,
One of my biggest regrets is never finishing that show, but it just
Yeah.
was never going to happen.
It's fine though. It
Mm.
was
Like we
Not
we
the
it was,
tried.
it was great. I
We
was in the
tried.
last episode, and I felt really humbled by that. I was part of the
Yeah.
orgy, I think. Wasn't I? Yeah.
Is that
Damn,
what it
y'all's
was?
bridge videos have orgies?
All the
Yeah,
good ones
lucky.
do.
Hey, listen, man. Like people gave me shit about the fucking like guitar sex part in episode 2 for forever. People were like, "I can't believe you did that." That apparently was shocking. I'm like, guys, it's just funny.
Dude, I thought it was hilarious. I honestly thought it was great. I don't know.
I just remember when that first came out, a lot of people would message me, be like, "What the fuck, man?" I'm like,
sex?
"What?"
That
It's a
is-
joke.
Sex with inanimate object? That is not funny. Did not laugh.
And then like I think I knew something was up when I said to Toaster, I'm like, "Okay, add the jizz stain." He's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yes."
I will say this now. You know what's really screwed up is how tame that would be in today's
Oh, yeah,
culture,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my
It would
god.
be so tame.
Memes are just fucked right now, dude. I mean, like,
Memes
AKA
are
Baby
do you know
Yoda.
what? That's
fried in holy
probably-
hell.
That's probably what got us popular, because I guess a lot of people were like, "Oh, check out how fucked
Wow,
this
y'all are
thing is."
popular?
Oh,
No,
I'm kidding.
popular as
No.
in 5,000 subscribers. That's
Yeah.
my
Listen, hey, 5,000
Dude,
people's
that's
a
a-
lot.
that's
like
a
a lot of
fucking
people
lot,
like
dude.
don't-
Popular as in
I mean, yeah, Blonde Guy Gamer has 5,000
never
subscribers,
gone
and he's a pretty
Yeah,
big
dude.
deal.
Fuck yeah. You know what? Subscribers don't even matter, man. They absolutely don't.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
really
you guys
don't.
hear that?
It's-
You don't matter, you subscribers.
Yeah. So,
It's-
you know what,
it's
you
like-
guys? Fuck you. I hate you all. No, it's okay. It's fine.
Everything is meaningless. We're
it's-
all gonna die
it's
at
like
the
a-
end.
It's like I said, Blonde Guy Gamer has 5,000 subscribers, and Chugga Conroy and Nitro Rad know who he
Yeah,
is.
who cares? They're the coolest
Yeah.
guys ever.
Those are the weirdest things when Chugga Conroy is like, "Oh, hey, Blondie, I love your videos."
That is awesome, though. That is such a cool.
And
That's
Nitro
It's
Rad's
like
such
on
a
the one hand,
cool
I say, like,
feeling,
people are-
dude.
yeah.
Like when you get noticed by people that you like look
Yeah.
up to. Fucking the best.
Like on the one hand, I say people are just people. Like I try to keep
Yeah.
that with everyone I meet. But at the same time,
Yeah.
if someone you look up to praises what you do, that it feels
Yeah,
good.
like I
man.
look up to Taka, and whenever Taka praised me, like, "Oh man, that was funny," I'm like, "Oh fuck, dude, that's great." Or LK, like
Yeah.
Tucker
liked my video.
Tucker
my-
retweeted a casting call
I just
I
felt
put
so
up.
like humbled.
And
Josh,
that
I
was
have
pretty
the
weird.
exact same vibe you do with people. I treat
Yeah,
people like people,
yeah.
and then if they're cool,
Mhm.
they're cool. If they're
Oh,
not, whatever.
when I met Rao Reynolds, the front man of Enter Shikari, I met like most of the boys actually. It was so hard not to go, "Oh my god, you fucking guys have like shaped my whole being, dude. I love you guys." But I was just calm,
Mhm.
and I just was as nice as possible. I was just like, "Dude, you guys like are fucking awesome." And then it was sort of as simple as that, and they were really appreciative, and it was so cool, man. Like meeting your
I'm
idols.
so glad I never fanboyed. I'm so glad I never fanboyed hard, because like one of the years I went to Anime Next, my buddy says, "Oh, by the way, Vegeta 3986 is coming, and you're sharing a room with him." Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
just kick your feet up while you're like on the other bed. Like, so tell me about your bridging history.
Dude,
And just
when,
have
and
when
that.
ever
I,
since
when I
then,
got to
we've been
talk
really
with
good
Vegeta,
friends, so.
that was so cool because I again saved all of Naruto on my iPod. I watched every single Naruto abridged on my iPod. It was like
I grew up with
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
It's
the
so
OG,
It was a good one.
the
I
OG
watched a lot of that
Naruto
one.
abridged with Clucky the chicken.
By the way, speaking of a bridge series that Vegeta did, and actually you did, Zero, as well. You know what I really liked? I liked that One Piece thing you guys did, the Alabasta
the One
bridge.
Piece
I
movie Ada
love
Bridge.
that.
I had a really fun time working on that, and I wanted to do more, but like, here's what happened. Fuck, who did it? Eagle 8 Burger basically took my idea. I'm like, fuck, now I can't
fair
do
enough.
this.
Oh,
That's fair
Oh, that's the worst.
Like, that's what he didn't take it. He
yeah.
didn't know, obviously,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I was going to do that.
I-
Yeah,
like
like he did it
yeah.
first.
Well,
like he did it
it's
before
like,
you.
It's
so.
like
Yeah.
you know that video I just made, the here's the 411 folks and fucking Mina doing the dance. I
I like that one a lot, actually.
Yeah, I did that, and then like
That one's good.
a few days later, another one came up on my feed like 2 days before I uploaded that one. Not as popular, and it wasn't edited. Like it was just sort of roughly edited. I'm like, oh god, I feel like I stole this guy's idea, but I didn't because I genuinely didn't know that
you put in a little. Also, you put a little bit of your
spice
panache on it.
Yeah.
Also, it's a meme. It's not like they can sue you.
And
over
no
it.
one came up to me and
memes
was
are
like, hey, you stole
royalty-free.
my thing. Because I'm like, no, I didn't. I just genuinely was like, that was the first thing I thought when I looked at
I
it.
did it better.
I
didn't say
love
that, but-
whenever I make a fucking joke or a meme and somebody does it shortly after. I always have one video on standby, and it's Zoidberg from Futurama going, "That's my joke. I'll kill you."
I had a moment like that once because do you guys remember when Splatoon was announced?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I made like a really shitty E3 Squid Girl video of it, and then the exact same day, the creator of Squid Girl is drawing Ika as a Splatoon character, and I was like, "Who did that first?"
They put that in Splatoon, like the skin.
You're wondering why I bought the game?
But only in the Japanese version.
No, it was in English
because I had it.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
was it? Okay.
We had it as
That's
well.
the only
think so.
outfit I
Cool.
wore.
I'll have to
for
get the
obvious
first Splatoon
reasons.
because I only have the second one. But since we're on this topic, because I know, like Charles, you said you wanted to discuss this topic while Josh was here. Should we talk about the big news that happened in that community that has people that abridge things?
Ooh, I rubbed my hands together.
Wait. Hold on.
Are we
What?
talking about Team 4
Wait, what are we talking about? Wait, what is that?
Is that what's
apparently
happening?
it's a big deal. That whole series
Team
that
4
ended.
Star. Yeah. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can make it more obvious, Charles, but I'm trying to give
I've
you
said
an
it 6
end.
times. They're talking about Team 4 Star. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Okay, yeah.
Team 4
We're
Star.
talking about the Team 4-Star
Who?
taking,
Yeah, exactly.
taking
Who,
a
what?
step down. Team
What's
4-Star.
that?
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
what's that?
What is
Never heard
that?
What's a Dragon Ball? Oh wait, no, Jordan
I should
did
watch
Dragon
all
Ball
of
Z
it.
Yeah,
Abridged.
I did
just saw it
Dragon
the
Ball
other
Z
day.
Abridged. Yeah, Vegeta goes, oh, Kakarot. And then
I actually thought that was really funny.
yeah.
Wait, I thought
Oh,
that
it
was
was Ninja.
Ninja.
He did it. Ninja's the best abridger
Yeah.
of all time. Didn't you guys know that?
Yeah, duh.
Oh, of course.
Everything is
so,
cyclical.
streamer?
yeah, let's kind of
Yeah, the
talk
streamer
about that.
said
So,
some dumb shit, and
Yeah.
like Jordan made a funny video
Yeah.
about it.
We're blurring
Yeah, I know,
topics.
we're talking about
That's
Ninja
just
now.
what happens.
Ninja's an abridger now.
It's
You
just
heard it
the
here
ether
first.
of
Absolutely.
tangent.
Welcome to
Yeah.
the tangent
That's
hole.
the
Yeah,
episode
this is
1
the-
callback. We got a bingo, boys.
No, that's
Jordan.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
bingo,
I
Jordan,
feel-
do the bingo.
Yeah,
do the
I'm
bingo
glad I could help.
celebration.
Thanks.
But in all seriousness, Charles, take it
Mhm.
away.
Oh, so yeah, a while back on the Abridging Sphere, for those who are not paying attention, the big boys over at old TFS, apparently they're calling it quits on DBZ Abridged, and it's for good reason, to be honest. Like, the way they discussed it and their reason behind it makes sense. And shoot, like, shortly after they explained it, everything, and the whole internet had a fucking meltdown. Like, shortly after, one of their videos got taken down, and they're like,
See?
this is
Yeah,
why.
Taco was like, see, this happens all the time.
And it's really an interesting slope, because like abridging's not a be-all, end-all thing, and I'm actually happy that they're going forward through the
Fuck the Boo Saga. Sorry.
I enjoyed it.
Sorry.
You know,
I'm
I
glad-
agree.
I thought it was okay.
Here you go.
As fun as it would have been, it would have just been like, you know, one of your favorite
Yeah.
shows that was around long enough
Went
to
on
It
too
would
long.
become a
Shit.
Simpsons, and that's sort of what.
It
Yeah,
would
we
become a
would.
simpin,
Yeah,
yeah.
a simp.
Yeah, everyone's character arc got closed. Team 4-Star did
Yeah.
such a good
I
job
think-
of closing
I think
everyone's
they-
character
I
arc.
think
Like,
they
what would
did,
be
yeah.
the point?
And
And
Yeah.
I just love that, like, so many people, and I almost call them, like, Abridged fan normies, because they're like, oh, this is the end of Abridging. I'm like, guys, Abridging ended, like,
Yeah,
in
dude,
2012.
Yeah, dude, immigration
What the
control
fuck? I hadn't even made my videos yet.
Yeah, my next video still hasn't
yeah, I
come out.
honestly
Hang
think it
on.
peaked in
Abridging didn't end
2013,
yet.
and that just dropped off. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was
And-
before I was there. Hang on a second.
And the
Sorry.
funny thing is,
I
like,
didn't mean
I really,
No, that's
like,
fine.
I understand where they're coming from, because that's why I stepped away. Like,
Mhm.
the only reason that I, like, Negumet happened is because I met Jordan and Charles and all of you guys, like, later on, and you kind of reinvigorated, like,
Yeah.
my spirit
It-
with, I
Yeah.
guess, the new
Yeah,
guard
I
at
mean,
the time.
Yeah.
And then the passion was
Yeah.
gone.
Which
again.
one
So
of you
I was like, know
fucks
what,
was
if
saying
you're
Limp
not-
Bizkit
If you're
at the
not
end of
feeling
that?
it, don't
I mean,
force it.
Wait,
Mhm.
which one of us fucks was saying what?
One of
Corey?
y'all fucks at the end of Negument were singing Limp Bizkit. I forget which one of you it was.
Me? Yeah,
That was
probably.
Jordan.
I sing a lot. Yeah,
Jordan.
Yeah,
Jordan.
if it wasn't for Jordan doing that stupid bit, I never would have found out about Ender Shikari.
Hey man, it wasn't stupid. But yeah, no, it's true.
Thank you, Fred Durst.
Yeah, Fred Durst is a great abridger. I feel like
he
Fred
abridged
Durst
a
is
movie
the
called The
abridger.
Fanatic. It was great.
I feel like I was being a bit too harsh. It didn't die off or anything. It sort of drifted further into obscurity. We've already spoken about this like plenty.
What, abridging?
Yeah, I feel.
we've spoken about this plenty.
I feel like it has.
No, guys. Abridging peaked at I'm at Soup. I'm not
absolutely.
joking.
Yeah.
After
Soup
Purple
was
Eyes release code meant 16.
I'm absolutely in agreement.
It was all downhill.
That was it. That was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
People who
Yeah,
haven't
and-
even seen the episode or the series or anime in general still quote I'm at Soup.
Soup, yeah.
It's
They-
legendary.
Because like that's
Guys,
kind of
I
the
have-
beauty of it, because
I have
it
a
holds
question.
up as a bit. Yeah.
I have a question. Sorry, I know because it's friggin' internet being us all in different timing.
Mhm.
So we've talked about before, and I talked about my theory on how the waves of abridging. Do you think this is a start to a new wave? Or
So,
an end to a wave,
here's the
or-
thing.
I'm
So
indifferent. I could care.
Okay, so
less.
if I can give my piece here,
Go for it.
here's the thing. Like, and I understand people got a problem with the Patreon and all that and being applied to abridging, but I think Josh pointed this out to me once that technically under what is the article, Josh? Do you remember?
It was Article 13.
Yeah, under Article 13, depending on the transformativeness of what you're doing based on the editing and writing, doing that is legal. Doesn't mean you have to support it. I'm just
Mhm.
pointing out that
I literally
no,
wrote a paper
and
on
like-
it because I took media law over the winter
Yeah.
and I had to study fair use.
Yeah,
So it is legal.
I feel bad for being for naysaying that for so long because like now we have it worse. We have people who literally take full clips from anime, cut them together, and they have brand deals and Patreons. And I'm like, that's very, very tipping on the line of what's fair use.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's,
Like,
it's
that's
It's not
teeter
tipping, it's
tottering.
about to fall into the pool.
Like
And-
when
and
I see
honest-
those
and-
channels, I'm like, you're gonna ruin it for everyone.
Honestly, that's
Yeah.
why I don't like cracked videos, and that's and
I've never liked-
I think that I
Me
think,
neither.
I
When
think
they-
they've stopped. I don't know if they have continued or not, but
Well,
I
They
absolutely
were
can't
hot in
anime
stand.
2013 when Attack on
Yeah.
Titan was big.
the
Yeah.
anime,
and that's
the anime
and that's
clip
when
things.
I think it sort of died a little bit in the arse. That's
the
why I
anime
feel-
clip things are
Mm.
still happening, and all of the big ones have brand deals. And I'm like, this is not.
This
I
is
want a brand
dangerous.
deal.
I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
if this is fair use, but it certainly doesn't feel like it.
It's
No, like my
preaching
next
it,
episode of my
absolutely.
Abridge video, sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Absolutely.
Can you
No, but,
fucking
but you guys
imagine?
know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
take
yeah, no.
actual,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
scenes from anime and they just cut them together and say, call that fair use. And I'm like, that's pushing the limits
No,
of what's
That's
fair use.
not.
Yeah.
It's just making. It's just making. Here's the
And
best
these-
parts of this
and these
episode.
people have
Like,
Patreons, they have brand deals, and I know I'm
Yeah.
calling out a whole group of people on the internet
Punch
right
up
now.
Zero. Punch
But
up.
like,
don't
guys,
give any fucks,
like,
dude.
but like, guys,
Death to the
it's-
boost.
that's not. That's very, very hard to like defend as fair use.
Yeah.
Josh, since you've
Mhm.
looked at this stuff and researched
And I've
it,
had to
what is
fight
your
back
take?
against it, yeah.
What's your take on this?
So I've kind of feel like back in the old days of YouTube,
Mhm.
people would upload clip after clip of anime because that's how people watched anime back in the day before Crunchyroll in the dark
Yeah,
times.
part 1, part 2, part 3. Yeah.
Yep. Part 8.
Part 12.
But-
yeah.
I feel like abridging. As like if
Yeah.
let me point out a really
Runaway
good example of a
Tourist
good
and,
abridged episode that
and
really
Shadow
kind of
VA.
transforms something. Symphogear or Discord Gear by
Yep.
Runaway Tourist.
Yep.
And Shadow VA, yeah.
Yes, and Shadow VA.
So
Several.
what they
several.
did, they literally took 6
Yeah.
episodes, added custom frames, like over, I don't even know how many, I have to ask him. It was
he
over
said
100.
several
It was
hundred,
hundreds.
several.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spencer
But-
was saying, yeah.
That's transformative, right?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
feel like, God, it's so confusing because at one hand, abridging is fair use if you're, because
Yeah.
it's parody. It's fair
Yes.
use under 2 things. It's parody and it's taking,
Mhm.
and commentary. It's parody and
Disney
it's
will
like
just
kind of taking apart
snap. Yeah.
already established material. Don't abridge shit from Disney because they will sue you and they're above the law. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you have
abridged,
to, you have
yeah.
to. I feel like
Mhm.
you have to start like abridging things like Diddy Kong Racing.
I
and,
guess
Mhm.
I guess what I like mostly wanted to know was those channels that literally just take scenes from anime and cut them together and say, you know, when you walk into the room at the wrong time, and then they have brand deals and Patreon thank yous at the end.
They need to be removed.
That fair use?
That's not fair
just
use.
meme. That's just using a clip and putting a meme under it.
And that's the problem. They're abusing abusing the limits of what fair use is. I feel like eventually that's going to come down.
When your cute sister fall on your lap and she accidentally lick your ball.
Yeah, like that shit.
Singular
like
ball.
what I fear is
not the other one.
What I fear is that's going to eventually get looked at as like, hey, these people are abusing fair use, and then it's going to come back on those of us who do it the legitimate way. Like and that's why I'm like, whenever I see, look, if it works for them, do whatever you want, but you can't put a disclaimer saying it's fair use at the start of the video because when it clearly isn't.
That doesn't work. Yeah, I've tried that. It doesn't work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I had a video I had 2 videos manually striked. One I did not fight against because it was from like Aniplex. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's fair. Because I abridged Kaguya-sama Love is War. I'm really sad that got taken down.
Aniplex is impossible. When they took down Gurren Lagann abridged so many
I'm so
times.
glad I didn't do that because I was planning on doing a Kaguya-sama thing, and now that I know that, it's really put me off.
I worked so hard on that video too, and everyone was so good. That Charles can tell you because that video was great. Yeah, you did.
Damn,
and then my main series, which is a parody of Space Patrol Luluco called Immigration Patrol Luluco. The latest episode got copyright striked, but it was a false claim by some random company, so I had to literally write, this is fair use because of X, and X. And after 14 days, it just went back up after a problem. But the views just died.
James, sorry. I called you James, sorry. Josh, did your video get removed, like the
It did, and I got a strike.
Okay, do you? I'll get you in contact with the people who does the archive, the abridged archive. So we can get
No. My latest, I still have it. Like the Kaguya video is gone. I'm not going to fight that because the strike's gone for that too. Luluco, I was able to get back up, but the problem is because it was gone for 2 weeks, the views died.
Is it back up or is it?
No, like the Kaguya video is gone.
Okay.
I might
2 to 3 stories per episode.
Re-include it somewhere in like a bigger Kaguya bridge, like just because Kaguya is like a collection of like 3 stories, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
And one thing I really love about Kaguya, like in this scenario, because it's coming back for season 2, I'll have more stuff to work with.
Oh, dude,
so
totally
excited.
I still have all the cast, so.
I only recently watched it, and it's one of the funniest shows from last year.
Oh, it's one of my favorite comedies.
Hilarious.
It's so good.
So good. Yeah.
The last episode in particular made me cry laughing.
I thought you farted.
With all fireworks and all that. That was so good.
Yeah, it was fucking dope. Oh, I just knocked the table. My bad.
Fuck, we gotta start over.
Fucking earthquake! Damn it. Yeah, no, okay. I think that they are.
They're dancing on a line.
They are scratching the like literal surface of not being able to. I think they should. I honestly think they should just not be able to in general.
I feel bad because I don't want to tell them not to make their videos, but at the same time,
no, I do. Fuck them.
Like
they're stealing.
Yeah, absolutely. Crack videos too. Fuck that guy.
If you want to make those videos, fine, but you cannot monetize it.
Yeah, crack videos are stealing 2 videos.
Yeah, they literally steal my videos, and that's what pisses me off. I'm like, dude, I fucking slaved over this for weeks, and then you just use the audio.
Gets his videos stolen all the time.
Yeah, that's so shit. I love Salty. But
He's
that's so fucking shit. I hate that. And there's a guy that, and no offense to him, he's a wonderful guy. He makes crack videos, right? But he says the way he does it is he doesn't take people's content. He just takes audio from other shit that's completely different and then puts it over anime. He makes his own crack videos, quote unquote. He doesn't steal other people's shit. Which I kind of understand, and he's a really lovely guy. We've spoken before, and because I mentioned saying I hated it, and he's like, "Oh, why is that?" I'm like, "I hate this particular kind of shit." I felt bad.
And the funny thing is, that's more of a fair use than what I'm talking about.
That's sampling.
Yeah,
that's sampling.
It's almost like AMV Hell. That's exactly what he's doing at like the AMV Hell shit.
Fun,
but like,
but like, and I just want, like, I'm sure that somebody's going to say this, but if you're one of those YouTubers that does this, like, please make your case to me. Show me that it's fair use, because otherwise, I don't think it is.
Yeah, it really isn't. Putting text and then laughing emojis on your video and then saying, "Have funny." Yeah.
But like, here,
Yeah.
buy these hoodies from us. Also, here's a bunch of anime clips, the full scenes cut together. Also, support me on Patreon. It's just like,
Yeah, poorly
and they
cut the
have
cut.
millions of subscribers, and you're like, come on, man.
and
Like,
they
what?
do. They have hundreds of thousands and millions of
Yeah.
subs, and I'm like, they're getting away with it.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
I'm
I
like,
know we just spoke about, like, obviously subs don't matter. No, as in, like, the people themselves matter, but, like,
No one matters.
yeah, nobody matters. Fuck them. But, like, the number of subscribers doesn't matter. But when you are doing this real simple thing and making a profit
applying
so
no
easily out of it,
actual change.
when you are literally taking someone's fucking actual animation
That's bullshit.
and not doing anything with it, applying zero change.
Yeah.
That's when I go, okay, that's literally stealing content.
I guess what I'm trying to say with this whole thing is, please stop ruining this for everyone else.
Yeah.
Just please stop like pretending it's fair use, because it's not. As far as
Mhm.
again, prove me wrong,
Abso-fucking-lutely.
but I feel like I can't be proven wrong.
No,
on this one.
you're in the right, dude. So like to kind of pull that
No,
back.
I agree.
So if I can transition that back to the original topic about like, do we think this is a
Abridging.
new wave of abridging? I feel like abridging is also like a lot of other forms of content. It has peaks and it has valleys. No form of content or anything, nothing. I would say nothing dies. Like people say, "Oh, fads die out."
No one's ever really gone.
No one's ever really gone. Fads. Oh, there's that saying, "Fads die out." No, they just take a rest. Like I said, it's all peaks and valleys. Like if like let's say that like saying that abridging is dead because Team 4-Star stopped is okay. This is a bit of a bad example. It's like saying rock music stops after the Beatles because
it's dead to the to the normies.
Whatever.
Like I said.
Yeah,
To the casual
exactly.
viewers.
The casuals.
Which is fine.
Yeah, which is fine, but like
The guys that watch DBZ, that's it.
yeah.
And you're like, okay.
And they don't want to
That's
look
fine.
any further. And plenty of people have like voiced, about other different forms of content. I plugged Jordan, I plugged Tourist, Sweet, all of them. And it's just like, guys, it's not over. Just calm the fuck down. There's more shit. That's like saying like Leafy's here disappeared. Oh, the expose community is gone now. Oh well,
I mean, fuck that guy, but yeah.
literally exposed him. So
Yeah.
did it really go away?
No, not really. I'm just.
Nah.
And I like that
I
idea
just-
from like
I just feel like
video.
I just feel like that was a time in place in YouTube where it was heightened, and then it sort of drifted off because not many people really kept up with it. There wasn't really they still do it, but it's not at its popular peak because iDubbbz made that and popularized it very well because he made Content Cop like a really sort of notable way of doing it. It wasn't just like, hey, this guy's a fuckhead. You should go unsubscribe and tell him his wife smells like ass. Like he literally just like made it his own thing.
I'm
He dressed up in
literally dying.
Oh my god, you're Leafy. I knew it.
literally cancer.
Leafy,
Yeah.
how
Hey
did you get
guys,
here?
Leafy here.
I'm actually absolutely fucking dying here.
all
I'm
having
actually
Jesus.
Jesus.
Leafy, can you do me a favor? I'm editing this audio. Can you not be 3 inches away from your microphone?
That's the joke
that'd be
though,
great.
because that's what Leafy
We're all
does.
gonna be Leafy
It's the
now.
height is the
What's
lack
up,
of
guys?
chin.
I'm literally here hanging out with my best friend, Nuts Taku, and we're playing Raid Shadow Legends.
playing fucking Raid Shadow Legends. It's fucking epic.
fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Guys,
so
I-
mad about Nux
Do you know what's
Taku.
bad?
Don't
I
even get me
follow
started
Nux
on
now
that
on
guy.
Twitch.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
dude,
I follow him on
Nux
Twitter.
is great.
He was
Nux
playing
is great.
I
Apex.
hate that
And
guy.
now I can say that I've heard you voice.
I want to play Apex with Nux Takus. Yeah.
Well, you have
yeah.
contact
Don't get me
with him.
started on that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's play abridging
Dude,
with Nux.
Let's play Apex is fun. I haven't played it
I
in like
fuck
a
with
while.
Apex. Me and Jordan used to play
Let's talk
that.
about
I fuck with anything
Apex,
Respawn
I
games.
can't do
Yes.
Battle Royale except Tetris
Yeah,
99.
Zero hates Apex.
I
but
don't
anyway,
hate Battle Royale.
You
I just
despise it. No, I'm kidding.
I
Just
don't
putting
despise
words in
it.
your mouth.
I have said my piece on Fortnite. I think Fortnite's a fine game.
We
I
like
just
Fortnite.
don't like that the company that makes it is
Fuck
focusing
you,
on it
whore.
instead of
We like
another
Fortnite.
game.
Did you know
in
that the
jail.
guy who made that he's in jail? He's a sex offender.
Fuck you, are we like Fortnite?
Wait, what?
Okay, have you ever seen the video? Okay, Zero, Doom, I'll let you guys know.
pull it up,
Have you
I'll pull
ever
it
seen that video of the kid in the Flintstone shirt going, "Fuck you, whore, we like Fortnite, we like Fortnite"? Have you seen that video? You look that up.
I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up. Don't worry about it.
Show it to
Sex
them.
offender.
And I will just simply tell you this. Recently, he was found guilty as a sex offender.
I'm literally searching.
Oh my God.
I'm literally searching. We like Fortnite guy goes to jail.
Yeah, no, he does.
That's what I'm
He goes
searching
to
for.
jail.
The video that some guy put on Twitter, and it's like him doing it, and then putting him in, and it plays that fucking American football
song. I
fucking
love American football.
It was so good.
You know what? I watched 13 seconds of that video, and I can honestly say, without a shadow of a doubt, I am not surprised.
Like
Yo, why
obviously
the fuck
it's a
is his
serious
name
issue.
Toronto
You should never
Caveman?
fucking do
No.
stuff like this. But god damn it,
No grown
the
man
fact
should
that
own
this
that shirt.
Flintstone shirt wearing Mario cap hairing motherfucker, cap wearing, not hairing.
I don't know if he's 13
fucking-
or 47 is what comment I saw.
I believe he's like 18 or 19 or something. I
Whatever,
don't
it's
know.
still
But,
not
like,
okay.
Well, he's
Guys,
in jail
guys,
now.
why is his name Toronto Caveman? I'm afraid.
I don't think that's him.
He's one of the 7 wonders.
Where are the other
Oh my
six?
god, my audio peaked so badly. I'm so sorry,
Oh,
Zero. I was
God.
laughing my
It's-
ass
it's
off.
I gotta
fine.
restart the podcast now again.
Oh.
No.
I'm so sorry.
But speaking on another topic that's about Toronto that's not this guy,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I saw Refused in concert last night, and it was fucking
Oh
fantastic.
yeah, fuck
Oh,
yeah, that would have been so dope.
that would've
man.
sounds
I
awesome.
love
If you guys
Refused.
don't know who Refused is, they are like the quintessential hardcore band.
Oh man,
Their album, "The Shape of Punk to Come," really changed music at that point. Like,
I agree.
and,
Well, basically
Yeah, they sound
everything you
familiar.
said.
Mhm.
Basically, everything you said in that review too of that album, Zero. I was like, yeah, I'm totally down for this.
and War Music, by the way, is my favorite album of theirs now.
Mhm.
And I went with my brother and my buddy, who got me into them. He's pure, like he calls himself a hardcore purist because like stuff that me and my brother call hardcore, he's like, it's not hardcore. He's like, that's shit. I'm like, yeah, whatever. He also shares my hatred of Kanye. So.
Oh yeah.
But he's
well,
like,
I mean,
but he's
it's
like,
not hardcore. I totally understand.
but he's the same as me. He's like, yeah, Kanye used to be good.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So,
Why-
but anyways, like we call
yeah.
him the hardcore hipster.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
but yeah, like he doesn't like the new stuff that much. But even admitted, he's like, you know what? Going to see them live, because he had never seen them live either. Even hearing the new stuff, it was really rad. He's like, they're a band that's meant to be heard live, and I'm
Mhm.
like, I agree.
Nice.
Yeah.
The opening band for them fucking sucked
was
balls,
it?
and I can't remember the name of them. I can't remember it,
Mm.
but there's some like I feel bad because it's an electronic core band from LA,
Mhm.
and they were just terrible. Like,
Do you remember what
God.
letter they started with?
what-
I
was,
can-
it,
I
was
might-
it that like what's that band?
But then
that
my brother as a
everyone-
joke said, my brother as a joke said that I'd let her spit in my mouth, and my buddy's like, okay, misogynist.
Was
Wait,
it
it was a chick
Mets
singer
or
or-
Youth Code?
Yeah, it was a chick singer.
Oh,
So you don't
okay.
remember if it was the band
Um,
Mets or the band Youth Code?
I couldn't hear because they're like it. We went to the Phoenix, which is a nightclub, not a
Ooh,
concert
yeah.
hall. So it's the sound in there was kind of bad
Mhm.
until, except for whoever did the mixing for Refused, because it sounded perfect when they were on.
Right.
I was gonna
But-
say, what the first time I listened to Dance Gavin Dance like live, they were in an underground bar, and it was a very small venue, but it was so fucking good. It was just, it
Mhm.
sounded so.
It all
beautiful.
comes down to the mix. So, but
Yeah.
anyways, that Electricon, I don't want to. I hate hating on them, but man, they were just not good. I was like the entire time they were on, because they were on for like almost an hour. I'm like, can we please? This
Oh,
it wasn't
the
as
worst.
bad as when I went to see Motley Crue and I had to wait through an hour of Fuck Cherry before we got to.
Oh Lord.
Just to
Like,
give
that
you
was
some
the worst.
context, I'm
Fuck
on the
yeah.
Refused Bands in Town thing, and it
Mhm.
just says a shitty band with an awesome plan. I fuck with that. I think they had to
that.
have
That's
written
good.
that themselves.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I also, when I was at the show, I picked up the vinyl of Shape to Punk to Come, as well as the deluxe DVD CD combo, because I was like,
Oh,
fuck it, I
shit.
want these. So,
Fuck it.
because I was actually the buddy who, when I did the review, I borrowed the buddy who went with us' copy of Shape of Punk to Come, and now I own it. So I'm like, I don't need
Yeah.
to use his anymore. I'm like, well, I can give you yours back now. He's like, oh, okay, good.
Oh, cool. I was missing that.
Yeah,
Sweet.
but no, it was really fun. It was a fun time, and yeah, they're a band to see live if you get a chance. They only tour once every 6 years, though.
Oh wow, cool! I'm gonna be dead by the time they come around again. Sweet.
Yeah, pretty much.
We all might be. Ugh.
Yeah, you
The
know
way
what?
the world's
Fucking, why
going
not?
right now.
2020 is gonna fucking kill us all.
Should we move on to the new segment? then?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
This is title pending. Title still pending. Jordan.
Yeah,
Jordan.
no,
title
I thought it was Noise
pending.
Boy's
Oh,
choice.
or are we going with Noise Boy's choice? Okay, Noise.
I
What's
don't
the
know.
podcast
it's title
almost
pending.
over?
Title pen.
I thought we did that at
Title
the end.
pending, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, no, it goes for a while. It
this
was in the middle last time we
We're
did
an
it.
hour in.
Yeah, we're about an hour in.
Yeah, we're an hour
Oh, dude,
in.
I have no concept of time right now.
Time flies when
Yeah,
time
yeah.
flies when you're
We
stuck in
usually-
the tangent hole.
Yeah, I was gonna say we usually go for about an hour and a half or so.
Yeah.
And, I mean Jesse's episode was just super long.
Yeah. So this
We had
is
a lot to talk
Noise
about.
Boy's choice or title still pending. Jordan, whatever.
I like title pending.
All right,
I like
well,
title
we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
pending.
think we should just keep it as
Construction.
title pending so new listeners will be mad.
Okay, title still pending.
Title still pending.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Well, title still pending. This is the series. This is the segment at the end of the podcast where we, your fellow Noise Boys, and our guest get to suggest one or two things that we've enjoyed in between podcast episodes to give you guys something to listen to or check out. Who wants to start this one?
Or play.
Or play?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I already said refuse, so that'll be one of mine.
Okay.
Yep.
I
We'll
already
start
said
with zero
disclosure, so that's one of mine too.
Okay.
Oh no, you
Yeah.
can just add two.
Yeah, you can.
Fuck it.
You can add two.
anyway.
A couple.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll go ahead. The only other thing I would suggest is, I'm only saying this because I just fucking watched it and I want to talk about it without spoiling it. The new My Hero Academia movie, Heroes Rising, is fantastic. It's better than the first one. It takes place after the current season, so if you're not following the manga, you might be a little confused.
Yeah.
If you're not, so
Oh, so it's a DBS Broly kind of thing.
kind of, yeah. It takes place. It's supposed to take place actually quite a bit after the current season that
Yeah.
we're in.
Mhm.
So
I heard somewhere that it that originally someone was talking about that it was the end of the actual anime. But like I feel like that's not.
No,
I
there
feel
is-
like
there
that's
is a-
not. I was
I
gonna say I
don't
feel
wanna
like that's
spoil
not
it.
true because then we would be seeing a lot of shit that would make no
and
sense.
by the way, they're still in year one. By the way, so it's
Oh, okay.
it's even though like it's later on, and like so basically, if you're a manga reader, you'll be more caught up than people who watch the anime.
Yeah, we
only.
we won't be getting it until next week anyway here, so we'll have
Yeah,
another episode
yeah.
under
But,
our belt.
But yeah, so it's in any case, like keeping that in the back of your mind. There's going to be some stuff that only just started getting talked about in the anime,
Mhm.
so that's interesting. I
Like,
don't want to spoil too much about
Like
it, but it's
Bakugo dying, although it was so sad.
Yeah,
Oh my
dude,
God,
his
that was
hero
the made me
fucking
cry.
dies,
I
dude.
can't believe he
Yeah,
died.
fuck, man. I mean, I
But,
honestly wouldn't care because I hate him, but anyway.
but like it's nice because the first movie was just a small group of characters that we got to see working together. This one's all of the class.
Ooh.
Everyone is involved in this.
Oh,
So
good,
like if you're
good.
Everyone is here.
if you're like, oh, I feel bad because my favorite character doesn't get to do anything, everyone does something incredibly important in this
Real.
movie.
That's
So,
awesome.
it's so
yeah, because we're in the Gentle Criminal arc right now.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
assuming it follows after Gentle
By the
Criminal.
way, Gentle
it
Criminal, by
does,
the way, reminds
Yeah.
me so much of Daniel Plainview from There Will Be Blood. I'm just saying that right now.
Thank
I
you
love
so
Gentle
much.
Criminal.
I
He
love that
seems
movie so
fucking
much.
cool.
Yeah.
He seems super cool.
the afterbirth, Eli.
Yeah.
My absolute favorite actor, and I'm so happy we share a birthday.
Daniel
I'm
Day-Lewis.
sad he's retired.
Yeah, but think of all the great things he left us with.
That's true.
That's true.
yeah, that's true.
That's very true.
It's true.
Oh wait, no,
finally
no,
saw
there
that.
we go. Actually, that's the bingo right there. Jordan put the bingo effects up. Put bingo on the screen and some confetti.
Jordan says it's true the same way that Dale does.
We've hit bingo.
Doom wins $200.
Pay up, bitches.
No,
But,
we gotta reference King of the Hill at least once. Yeah,
King of the Hill or
No,
Simpsons.
we have
Yeah,
to
Simpsons.
we have to reference Ghost Mr. Burns.
Oh yeah.
there you go.
Smithers, I'm a ghost.
But just going back,
Why?
real quick.
Yeah,
Man,
go ahead.
it also this movie's way more action packed too. Than
It
the
looks
Wicked
like
one.
it.
And it's man, there's a yo what the fuck moment laid on in the movie, and it's awesome. And and when I was watching, I'm like, wait, how the fuck are they going to make that make sense? Oh, it just he doesn't remember.
Okay.
That's what it is. He just doesn't remember.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Oh,
Cool.
the movie thing. They do that in every anime movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's if what I will say, I won't say too much, but if you're a fan of Best Boy Bakugo, yeah, you'll probably like this movie a lot.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Cool. So that means I'm gonna hate it. Awesome.
Oh my god,
Fucking
Jordan.
hate that character. He's so boring.
Hey, it's me,
Anyway.
Bakugo.
Like keep in mind this takes place.
Except I'm like the worst Vegeta.
Keep in mind this takes place. Well, see, here's the difference between Bakugo and Vegeta. Vegeta never doesn't really change much, except for the fact that he gets a family and shit, and he only changes when it's convenient.
I love
this.
Vegeta.
This takes place after Bakugo and Deku have already gone through some shit. So their relationship is different.
This is salty. This is
They're
salty.
dating
This
now.
is Sour Patch Kids Bakugo.
Yeah, like he's still Yelly Boy, but
sour
like
sweet. He'll be gone.
Yeah,
Bakugo's gonna die.
Oh no.
but like he's not like how he has been in the anime. Like I said, they have some relationship stuff that builds in the manga that is why this feels so late into the franchise. This movie, because it's gonna be weird going back to the series and seeing like angry butt Bakugo again compared to this. But
Fair enough.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil anything major, but it's already it's already feeling like this is going to be a top movie of the year.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, fuck yeah. Nice.
Wow.
Very well done.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very well done. So that's going to be my two
I'm assuming
things.
you watched it in the dub, or
I watched it dubbed, but they're also doing a sub view.
Yeah.
I might see
Yeah, I feel like I have to watch it in the dub too.
I have
'cause
to watch it.
the
I have
last
to
one in the
report.
dub.
I have to support Zeno Robinson for voicing Hawks.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that they cast him.
It's funny.
Fuck yeah.
Funny because I haven't been watching the current season dubbed. I'm gonna rewatch it dubbed when it's all
Yeah.
finished. But I've been watching it subbed week to week.
Both are great. I honestly
But
think.
yeah,
both
like
are pretty
oh my
great.
god, the voice acting has even gotten improved since last season. So it's
Yay.
nuts. But yeah, that's my two things. Since I took over, I'm gonna pass it over to our guest, Josh. What two things do you want to get people to look at, listen to, whatever?
Well, honestly, I know it's going to be a bit weird and out of left field, but a game I've been playing a lot more recently, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the new one.
I hear it's actually good now.
It is. I play it every day. Here's the thing. With the new updates they've had, it is now like one of my favorite games because it's so good. Because there's like this co-op mode now. You don't have to play with annoying teammates or annoying enemies online. You can play co-op, and the AI is actually really hard, which is really interesting.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, they just added they have all 3 arrows in co-op now. And like
sick.
Battlefront 2 is just a really weird thing to me cuz I've had it since day 1 and I've seen it grow. So, I definitely recommend if you gave up on it, I would recommend picking it up again cuz all the pay to win shit's gone. There are so many new heroes and shit. There's also going to be more stuff they add. And yeah.
That's what I've heard because, like, I played it on the beta. I just remembered when it got announced at E3, and all my friends were like, oh, guys, they fixed it. They said their DLC's going to be free. I'm like, guys, it's EA. Just wait.
Yeah.
Or Activision. I can't remember which
No,
one.
it's EA.
Yeah, it's EA.
Guys, it's EA. They're going to find some way to fuck it up. And, of course, as soon as the beta got released, there's microtransactions. But now I guess that's not a thing anymore.
Nope, they removed microtransactions a couple of years ago.
Did they refund everybody who paid for them?
No, God, why would they? No.
Oh, okay.
Chumps.
Well, then they're still pieces of shit.
Yeah. No, I kind of yeah, but like Battlefront 2 is really fun. What else? What else would I recommend? Honestly, I already recommended Disclosure, so like I said, I'm really happy they're releasing new music. God,
you have to pick the next boy if you're done. That's the rules.
Let me think.
These new
I
rules
recommend
we
you
just
listen
made.
to the Noise Boys podcast if you haven't
that's
already. It's a very good podcast.
Hey.
Golf clap.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah.
40,000
They have great
subscribers
guests.
strong.
They have a musical guest at the end.
thanks.
You're gonna love them.
They've already heard that
It's
music
great.
guest, and he's a
Yes.
piece of shit, and I fucking hate him.
Yeah. All right, I'm done. Yeah, I don't have a lot to recommend, but yeah. Next.
Cool, yeah.
Josh, which
Who's
boy
that?
goes next?
Doom. Why don't you go next? Because you're right next to me on my screen.
Thanks, buddy, because I'm also right
hell
next
yeah.
to you.
Ooh.
So I know we already dated this for being Jordan's birthday, but this is for the future. When this episode actually comes out, one of my recommendations is Shadow of the Colossus, because for all of my PlayStation fans out there and friends, it's a free game coming to March if you have PlayStation Plus. So there's no fucking excuse.
No way! Oh, I already have it, but still,
also,
I can sell my old copy and just
I don't
download
have
it.
it.
Also,
I
Sonic
should get
Forces
that.
is going to
Oh
be
my
free
God,
as well.
Zero-
I'm not recommending that.
Oh no,
Zero-
I don't have that
Zero,
either. But
honestly, it's a fucking awesome game. Shadow Colossus is my top 10.
dude,
Absolutely
it's the,
fucking
three of my
amazing.
closest friends all love the remake, and they wouldn't shut up about it when it came out.
good.
Don't worry,
It is-
and
it's
it's
good.
the remake is
Incredible.
coming.
Incredible.
The remake is coming
The music,
free.
the fucking gameplay, the
It's
atmosphere,
fucking
everything.
awesome. It's
So
one
good.
of I bought that game even though I didn't have a job at the time, and it kept me pretty sane, and it's fucking rad. And so if you have PlayStation when you're listening to this, hopefully this doesn't fucking come out in April, Jordan and Zero. No excuses. Even if you don't,
it's usually me. It's usually me.
If you don't play it now, just like download it to your PlayStation, get it for free. Definitely check that out. And the other thing I want to recommend is an album that is a little old because it came out in 2015, but I just kind of found it. It's called Summertime '06 by a rapper by the name of Vince Staples. It's a very cool record. It's got a lot of very No ID and Clams Casino are both on it. Clams Casino is dope. I recommend the songs Lift Me Up and North North. Those are probably two of my favorites. Also, Jumping Off the Roof with Snow Allegra is also a banger because I really like Snow Allegra. So check that out if you have Spotify. Or if you have Google Play or whatever.
Spotify.
I use Apple Music.
I'll check it out on Apple Music.
Yeah.
Apple
Oh my god,
Music.
Josh, are we like
Spotify.
brothers?
I think so.
You could be. Oh my god.
I used to have Apple Music, and then I got Spoofy.
I like
so
Spoofy
I just
better.
been using that.
Spoofy's cool.
Spoofy?
The only problem with Spoofy is Jay-Z is not on Spoofy.
Spoofy?
Dan.
Spoofy?
It's Spoofy.
Hey, Dan,
Yeah.
don't share this on Game Grumps.
I swear to God.
Hey, we should get the Game Grumps on.
There's
Let's
a
not do
no.
that. All right, so who's next? Oh, wait, no, Corey, did you say two
I
things?
did.
Yeah, you did. Shadow Colossus.
Then, let's go Jordan. So Charles can go last.
Oh, we're going in a straight line.
Yeah.
I see. Right to left.
Perfect.
Yeah, fuck Charles. No, he's fine. I like that guy.
Yeah.
Someone's
Anyway,
gonna.
okay, I've got the music because I'm picking two things for music because obviously they're my two favorite bands. It's a Shikari and Dance Gavin Dance. They both basically a week apart released a new single each. Prisoner by Dance Gavin Dance is fucking amazing.
Oh my god.
I did listen to that by the way. I thought it was pretty good.
I straight up. Yeah, it's really, really good. Even if you're not a Dance Gavin Dance fan, I feel like people would actually legitimately enjoy it.
Which I'm not, which is why I was shocked it gave me a pretty good.
Tillian's vocals, holy fucking shit, has he improved? He's already great, but his vocals were so good on this track. He fucking like howls like a banshee at one point. It's incredible.
The fucking guitar work too, like on that
yeah,
track. Like
man,
I don't
so
want to spoil
good.
my single shout out because I'm gonna film it tomorrow.
Yeah,
To do
right.
this, but I don't.
Yeah.
When it comes to Dance Gavin Dance singles, they're my favorite band. First off, full disclosure. And when it comes to their singles, it takes me a while to get into them. But this one instantly, I loved it. I was like, I love this track.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I can't wait for this out. I heard when you told me that it was out, Jordan. I listened to the track. I immediately pre-ordered the vinyl.
Yeah,
I was like,
absolutely.
I want this on vinyl.
I did that with the Shikari one. I haven't done that with the Dance Gavin Dance one, but I will when I have the money.
You hipsters and your vinyl.
It's absolutely incredible. Very, very good single. It's from their album. It's going to be called Afterburner, which I think is a
That's a
fantastic
cool
name.
name. That's a good name.
Sounds so cool.
Oh, is it going to play on the Sega Genesis?
The album art is fucking awesome. It's got like this cyborg ox thing on the front doing like the devil signs. Like it's so good.
It reminds
super
me.
cool.
It reminds me of Instant Gratification's album cover.
Yes, it does. It's got that kind of vibe where the dude's sitting in the middle and everyone's fucking yeah. I mean that's just Dance Gavin Dance in general. But and then my second music one before I talk about something else, I guess, is Enter Shikari's new single.
God, I loved it.
Awesome song. Dreamers Hotel. Really, really, really fucking good. It has a
hotel, 5 stars,
5 stars
and all rooms are
vacant. All rooms are vacant. I'm gonna pickle your pockets. I love that fucking.
What are you pickling my pocket?
Why do you pickle my pocket?
Why
Yeah,
not?
so it's a very grimy electro fucking song with obviously a bit of rock in there, and Rao's always got that really cool sort of vibe to him when he fucking sings and shit.
I played it
It's
for
great.
my brother yesterday when we were on the road for the to go to the concert, and he doesn't like Enter Shikari, but he's like, you know what? I'd listen to that again. I'm like, oh, okay.
Very good song, very solid. Has very common Dreadsy vibes. I've already talked about it on Zero's thing.
Yeah,
I'm
and
pretty sure.
I did a video about the single as well.
Go watch those, by
Yes,
the way.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Also watch the
those
one
two...
I did on Infected Mind by
Do we fucking have to?
Yeah, fuck. Yeah.
I mean, sure. Go listen to it 1,500 times.
Absolutely. I really like it, and they've got a new album coming out. Nothing is what was it?
Nothing is true and
Nothing
everything
is true
is
and
possible.
everything. everything is possible.
Damn,
yeah, so
Assassin's
that's coming
Creed is
out.
gonna sue.
Oh, their game is free right now in the Epic Game Store, Syndicate or whatever.
Is it real?
But yeah, so oh cool, Epic Battle Royale games. Yeah, so that single's fantastic. I'm assuming they're going to drop another one. I'd say next month. They usually do that, like month apart.
Probably.
So both those songs are really fucking good. As for the other things, or other thing, because two picks. I mean, I've been playing. I think I said this last time. I said I was playing Dragon Ball last time. I'm actually playing Minecraft a lot more, which is funny.
Ooh.
And obviously, everyone knows that it's a fun game.
Yeah, it's kind of underrated.
Fun. And it's overrated / underrated, but like
no one plays it.
Yeah, no one. Not even PewDiePie.
Yeah.
And like I feel I gave that game shit a lot because I'm like, oh fuck, it's Minecraft. Everyone likes Minecraft. Minecraft. I love building brown bricks in Minecraft. But yeah, I'm better than you are, so I'm going to do the review. But yeah, I think what pushed me into it a bit more was I actually watched Only Plays and their videos on it. And then I love those guys. That's another thing. Yeah, watch my Only Plays. But yeah, so and then my friend Josh,
Hi.
Yeah, that guy.
We all have a
another
friend,
Josh.
Josh. They're always the best.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, is Josh the next guest on the podcast after Josh?
No,
I think
my
it's,
Josh wouldn't
it's
come
someone
for
else.
this.
Okay.
Well, not
We
that
know
he
too
wouldn't
many
want to,
Joshes.
but he doesn't have a mic and he lives too far away.
Wouldn't that be weird if Josh got to kill Josh?
Yeah, and then Josh resurrects
Drake and Josh,
Josh.
but it's Josh and Josh.
It's the Josh and Josh show. Then we get Drake
Let's
and
just
Drake.
do the Josh cast. Let's just bring all our
Welcome to
Joshes.
the
The Josh cast. I'm down.
We'll do
Let's
it after the mom cast.
Welcome to Josh cast. Yeah, why not? Yeah, so no, he bought it for me for Christmas, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna straight up, buy you Minecraft, so you have to play it." And he made a custom cover for it. I'll take a picture and I'll put it on here. It's got Inspector Gadget on the front, and it says Minecrafter. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember, but he has like a whole spiel on the back, and he's like, "You can build brown bricks in Minecraft." Yeah, it's great.
That's great.
I've been really enjoying it. It's funny because like I mean, obviously everyone's heard of Minecraft, and I guess in a way, it'd be really weird for me to recommend something as big as Minecraft, but it just genuinely has been really good and chill for me.
Play it
I
single
just
player
sit
with
back and watch it.
on peaceful with the music on and just get lost in
Look
it.
out for 2020.
So my goal is to collect all the CDs or as many CDs as I can or records in the game, so I can just play all the music on the.
I'm sorry,
music box.
Jordan. Minecraft sounds like a Nazi Tomb Raider game.
Minecraft. It's a mini game you play in Wolfenstein.
Also, coming soon, the official Noise Boys Minecraft server.
Oh
My
god.
Hell yeah.
The Minecraft realm
we should
now.
do that. Totally,
I'm actually
absolutely.
I really want to do that so I can grief all the kids that come.
Dude, honestly, I'll join you. I fucking love blowing up people's houses.
Let's do
That's all I
it.
wanna do
Everyone
is
that's
just
been a
grief.
guest.
I tried
Grief house.
Minecraft. I couldn't get into it. It's not my
You
thing.
don't like Minecraft? That's fair enough. But yeah, I feel like that I think they're both basically what I really wanted to speak about, I suppose. And definitely check out Infect the Mind by
me. I made a song, guys. It's on Spotify and Apple Music.
Hey,
What are you guys gonna do with the
Jordan,
album
can you
comes out? Am I gonna hear about this forever?
Jordan, can you just have the album art just go like across the screen? real
Also, another thing, definitely, absolutely have to watch Spider-Man: Homecoming because obviously,
Yes, I still haven't watched that. I didn't.
going back to that.
I didn't do-
love
Jesse, are you peeking over one of the icons there? What are you doing?
Did anybody
yeah.
else have a hard time distinguishing Jesse and Charles's voice on the last podcast? Because there were points where I had issues.
I honestly think
my
they
God.
sound completely different.
I
But
was
okay.
like, wow, I think they have a very similar timbre and ten and cadence to them. Actually, I think they just might have the
well, there
same
you
deep,
go.
like the same level of deepness. My
Fair
mom
enough.
brought
Alright,
that
Charles,
up.
you're
by the
next.
way.
Okay, so
Your mom,
so for
Your mom's your biggest fan of the podcast.
Mama Doom, Mama Say,
Mama Doom,
Love you,
Mama
Mama
Doom
Doom.
does listen
Mama
to this
Doom.
podcast.
oh
She's
god.
podcast
Oh, wow.
mom.
I wish my mom listened to my podcast. She doesn't support anything I do, guys.
Well, we have to get her on the mom cast.
I'm your mom now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Mama Josh.
I support
My
you.
mom would never do it, so I'm going to get Eli's mom to be on the mom cast for me.
Yeah. So
Shoutouts to Eli's mom. That's too deep of a cut. We don't have time, but we'll get to that eventually.
yeah.
Check
So-
out Zero Stream Clips.
So for my recommendations, I've actually got. Listen, I know a lot of people don't like reading books and shit. I know that a lot of motherfuckers don't like the idea of reading. They see a book, they go, and it upsets me. It does me a bit of harm, and it breaks my heart because Arthur the fucking Aardvark did not tell y'all motherfuckers to get a library card.
What kind of book?
What?
A Playboy magazine. It is a book.
It's not a fake book or a comic.
It is okay. Well, I was getting to that, but thank you.
But is it? It's not real though. It's not a real book.
Listen. I'm getting to that. It's part of the pitch, Zero. Let me get there. I'm going to. That's how I hook you in.
Shut up, Zero.
No. Anyway, I have a couple of recommendations for some manga. For one for a manga and one for a comic that is going to be released soon as a movie. So let me just talk about this. The first one I want to talk about is So I want to first of all say for this first recommendation. Super Eye Patch Wolf did a video counting down, looking at the present state of Weekly Shonen Jump by counting down the top 10 manga and going through like the statistics of manga sales and all that, and
Demon Slayer and then everything else combined.
And it's just basically what he did was he went through the top 10, talked about like the different types of sales, talked about how Demon Slayer has dethroned One Piece, but the real thing is it's just its sales have spiked thanks to the anime, and like One Piece has best overall sales because it's the second highest selling comic ever. Next to Batman.
If you think about it, it's been going for 700 years, so I guess it makes sense.
The only thing that's beating it is Batman. So just that'll give you an idea.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But he brought up another series that I desperately want to bring up in Weekly Shonen Jump. I think y'all want to see it. Jordan, I want you to put this image up because this image is gonna like grab everybody's eye. This is the manga Chainsaw Man. It's a new manga series that he has brought up, and he has said that its sales are doing well. It's a very consistent dark manga, and it's different enough to kind of stand out on its own and be different than your usual Weekly Shonen Jump affair.
Dude, that motherfucker's just a chainsaw man.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this
series.
Chainsaw Man.
This
I've heard
series
of this.
is fucking awesome. So let me basically bring up the fact that so Chainsaw Man, it was written by a guy who did a manga called Fire Punch. I haven't read all of it. But I started reading Chainsaw Man, and what it is, it's this post-apocalyptic demon anime. And what it is, it's about this. The main character has a demon, dog named I think his name is Pushena, I think his name is, and he's like a little chainsaw dog. And this dude has like inherited debts from the Yakuza from his dead father, and is taking a lumberjacking to try and pay it off. And ultimately, like. The series is basically at a certain point, these Yakuza dudes, they basically turn on him and they feed him to demons because demons are a thing in this world. And he forms a contract with his best friend, the chainsaw dog, to put him inside the soul. And he gets this fucking like ripcord on his chest that whenever he rips it, he grows chainsaws out of his arms and his fucking head. And he becomes this, and
that is so
he later gets
cool.
he later joins a group of like demon hunters who are looking for this demon known as the Gun Devil, who in a matter of seconds caused a mass genocide all over the world.
Who made a comic book about my biggest hopes and dreams? I want to be a chainsaw boy.
Dude, wait, Chainsaw Man and Gun Man?
Dude,
it's like Fist of the North
the
Star,
middle
but
girl,
with guns.
is she a main character? Because goddamn, she's a cutie. I like
best. Her. Okay, so
dude,
the
I like
series
her.
is basically and like the whole fucking first goal of the main character, and this is a light spoiler, but it's not super heavy. The first goal of the main character is to touch a boob. That is his
my dream.
Is that everyone's?
No fucking way! This is the perfect anime. Oh my god!
I really hope it gets an anime, and it's getting popular to that point where it could get one. And I'm kind of hoping
his main goal is Jordan's main goal every day.
This is like the most American thing ever.
It gets better because when he gets it. He feels nothing from it, and his whole life has been a lie. He enters this existential crisis because he realizes touching boob is nothing without affection, and he's been this hollow person because of all the debts and shit that have gone on his life. So he joins his demon hunting crew, not just to hunt and kill demons and save the world, but also to try and make connections with these other broken people. It is fantastic.
Oh,
and it's
dude.
the aesthetic.
Dude.
The aesthetic art of this doesn't look like a fucking shonen anime. It's the artist does like this sketchy style, and it looks rad as shit. It stands out.
Wait, hold on. Are you talking about Chainsaw?
Chainsaw Man, yes.
Okay, because this sounds vaguely familiar to another manga I happened to come across. Where this girl finds this dude because he has, I don't know if he has this power or she has this power, but like she can rewind time. So like he accidentally gets caught grabbing her, even though she instigated it, and he's in a timeline where he's going to go to jail and shit for being like
a groper. I have never heard of this. It's
like
not
a pervert
this
or anything. And she's like, "You can change this as long as you listen to me." He's like, "All right, fine, I'll change it." And then she rewinds time. Fuck, I can't remember the name.
And then she lets him touch the
Sounds
butt
like an itchy
anyway.
anime.
No, it's
It's a regular ass manga. But it's got like 12 volumes or something. Fuck,
no. But like I said, Chainsaw Man is fantastic. Keep reading it. Keep giving Shonen Jump their numbers because we could get an anime of this. And if we got an anime of this, it would be fantastic. Now,
I need this in my life. I will get
I'll download the Shonen Jump app just to watch.
I don't read much manga. I've only probably read maybe like 5 manga my whole life.
Fantastic.
I will read.
Can I read it
this
online, right to left or left to right?
No, well, you just hit the next page and it'll go to the next page for you.
Okay, so I can read it like a normal American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's all I care about.
Good.
But that's how I read Demon Slayer. That's how I've been reading Demon Slayer.
My boy.
Little more into that. The manga. One more thing about it before I go into my second recommendation. The manga itself, it's really good. The manga artist is good at establishing tone and atmosphere through panels. Like he'll have a 2-page spread, no dialogue, but it captures that ambience and horror nicely.
Oh, that's
like Berserk, sort of?
Good.
Yeah,
I like
exactly,
this.
like Berserk.
I like this.
Wow, that's a good
Berserk's
comparison.
it was like, and Inuyashiki does the same thing in the manga, where it's just no words, just a bunch of look, this is fucking happening.
And
like the scene when they're on the moon, man, holy fuck, that drawn, like in the manga, it was so like menacing, and it looked so good.
And what happened? And basically, it's doing well enough, and it could get promoted, and it could like be big. And it's the one Shonen Jump series that's hands out. Now, for my second recommendation, which is a book/movie recommendation, this is a comic book. It's one of my favorite DC comic books. I just picked up the book recently because the movie for it is coming out soon. One of my okay, let me first of all say I'm not a fan of Superman.
I know where you're going with this.
And
I know where you're going.
He knows. Josh knows where I'm going with this. I am not a fan of Superman, but there have been two books that I love for Superman. One of them is Superman American Alien, which is fantastic. And my other one is my recommendation, the 2003 comic Superman Red Sun.
Oh, I heard about that. I heard that was pretty sweet.
It's a really fucking good comic. So what it is it was part of the Elseworld series that was in the mid-2000s where it was like little events in history change superheroes.
What if this happened?
Yeah, it's basically a big what if series.
Yeah.
So the big what if of this one is what if Superman did not land in Kansas with Ma and Pa Kent, but rather instead ended up in Soviet Russia and became a hero not for the red, white, and blue, but the communist red and the communist party.
I'm okay with that because I genuinely hate Superman. I think he'd be a cooler hero. Also, what if Superman had big pee-pee and it'd make him fly weird?
No, but it's actually really cool how they retranslate and redo a lot of the characters. Like Lex Luthor in this one, it becomes the president and he's not entirely evil. And like Batman becomes a psychotic, murderous Russian.
That's rad. I'll fuck with that.
What?
And the Green Lanterns are apparently part of the U.S. Navy or something like that, or the U.S. Air Force.
I like this. This seems
it's really
cool.
fucking cool. The comic is excellent. I've heard reviews of the movie that it's one of the better adaptations, but it fucks up the ending, but it's still really good.
I heard it also fucks up at the beginning too. I don't want to spoil it, but there is a big plot detail that they fuck up in the beginning of that adaptation.
But like I will say, from what I've heard, the adaptation that's coming out soon, it's apparently because of the length of Red Sun, it's perfect for one of these direct-to-video DC movie adaptations. Where like the biggest problem with those DC movie adaptations is they look great. They've got that kind of Young Justice style to them where it's kind of like not high budget but not low budget, but the pacing on all of them is fucked up. But in this one, apparently the pacing is like brilliant, except for a few changes and a couple of like I said, the screw up in the end and the beginning that they kind of botch a little. It's apparently really good, but like I said, I definitely would say
it's out today. It's out already.
Digitally, it's out today. Yeah.
Oh,
and
shit. Happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday to you, Jordan. And
Oh shit! Yeah.
But like I said, I recommend. It's by Mark Miller, Dave Johnson, and Killian Plunkett. Superman Red Sun. Fantastic
I thought you were
comic.
going to say Cillian Murphy. I was about to get really excited.
Are they gonna say Tillian Pierce?
I thought you said Mr. Plankett.
I thought you said Mr.
Plankton.
Stinkett.
As we were talking, I went ahead and I installed the Shonen Jump app finally, and I added Chainsaw Man to my.
It's
Wait! Is there Shonen Jump app?
Yeah,
on your phone?
and the first 3 chapters are free. So
first 3 chapters are free,
Woo!
and if you just make a if you
right,
just make a membership, I think you then just get all the shit.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna do that. I'm actually like genuinely. That looks
It's
really
so
cool, Charles.
fucking
Like, not gonna
rad.
lie.
I'm gonna follow the
I
little
like
link
that. I
ski
dig
here
it.
in the
There you
Discord.
go.
Yeah, I will.
Mhm.
And then what we'll do is we'll post a link to that, and hopefully it gets a little bit more. Hey, I mean, if we talk about it a little bit on here, it may get a little tiny bit
Like
more
I said,
traction. You never know.
Like I said, Super Eye
Every bit
Patch
counts.
Wolf was on point because I was
Thank
watching
the
that whole
noise.
video and like almost at the end I'm like, he's not talking about Chainsaw Man. Why is he not talking about Chainsaw Man? This is infuriating me. Come on.
I love
And then
his
he did
content.
it.
Yeah, and then he talks
Like,
about
I love his
Chainsaw Man.
content.
Super Eye
too.
Patch Whip is cool. I'm gonna try getting
Yeah.
it on the podcast.
What if they get an anime
So I was gonna say,
because of us?
Super Eye Patch Boy Man guy, come on the pod.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Are you
That'd be
are you
really
talking
cool.
about
Okay, let's
I Hate
go.
Everything's shitposting channel? Boy, man, boy.
Boy,
Or man, boy,
Repairman.
man.
Oh, no, I think you're
Does
thinking of
everybody have a
Repairman.
shit posting
Man.
channel? I thought that was just a main channel.
Sorry, it's man, boy, man. That's what it is.
Oh, I
Yeah, no, yeah. I Hate Everything's his secondary
I
channel.
thought
Yeah,
it
what
was
are you talking
Repairman. Man.
Repair boy.
Oh, you want to know what? I've always wanted to fucking sample the All That theme song for a song,
Oh,
but
that'd
then
be
just
dope.
like flip the lyrics of it. But I'd have to get that sample cleared, and I don't know who to go to. And if it's Dan Snyder, my feet aren't that pretty, so I don't know. Look, it's fine. We can acknowledge these things. If Brad Pitt in his Oscar speech can
I'd buy
fucking
it.
reference Tarantino's foot fetish, it's cool.
That's
Anyway,
true.
that was his SAG
It's fine.
award.
Yeah, it's a SAG.
Yeah.
It's still funny though.
Yeah,
and
it's-
Tarantino laughed about it, which is good.
Yeah, he
it's
did.
good sense of humor.
He's like, I
Yeah.
know I'm weird and
Yeah.
creepy.
But that's okay. I make lots of money from good movies.
Question though.
Yeah.
Was this is a really quick tangent? Was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood like the most feet we've ever seen in
Yes,
a Tarantino movie?
I can confirm. Yes.
This was
I-
Tarantino at his horniest. Yeah.
Yeah, I finally watched
Yeah.
that like all the way through without taking
He's
a
horny
break.
on
It was
Maine.
decent.
Yeah.
I actually did
Of
like it a
course
lot. I
you know,
ended up liking it.
Charles.
I ended up liking it better than Joker. So
Yeah.
which I didn't think
Nice.
I would. It took me a
Yeah.
second
As more
watch
time
to
passes-
Do you guys?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you guys want to quickly
Speaking of movies.
finish up with the last thing? Speaking of
Oh.
movies, Charles, I know you're the head honcho of this,
Oh.
but we just realized that we have one last thing to
Oh,
talk
shit.
about.
What do we
before
gotta
I think
talk about?
we drop this. We gotta talk about that movie with
Wacky comedy.
KG. We're gonna talk about
We're
KG.
gonna talk about Uncut
Yeah.
Gems.
I gotta
Uncut
talk about
Gems. Oh, this
KG.
is interesting.
This is how I win.
Fuck. I gotta talk about fucking KG.
Oh my god, I'm
and the
gonna
fucked up
fucking
thing-
come.
The fucked up thing is that that Josh is going to be the tiebreaker for this because
Oh,
we're
this
going
is-
in with we are going in with Noise Boy opinions already.
Okay, so let me just
Ooh,
say, if
yeah.
you say it's up to Josh, my hands are fucking writhing right now. I'm doing that tender thing from Recess. I'm like the kid in Recess right now.
Charles follows me on Letterboxd. He knows what I'm about.
How dare you forget TJ Detweiler's name, you piece of shit.
Not TJ Detweiler. I was talking about Randall.
Oh, well, at least acknowledge. Well, he
Randall,
does that
what does he
too.
say?
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I
Remember,
meant
TJ
Randall.
goes tender and rubs his hands together, and he goes,
Oh.
and Randall's like, Miss Finster's gonna hear about this,
Yeah.
and then like,
And then Randall goes, Miss Finter's gonna fuck you up, you stupid cunt.
yo,
I remember that in Recess.
Can we please do a dub of Recess one day? I will be so
Recess.
happy.
Recess abridged.
No, it's owned by Disney. We're gonna
Yeah, we would
lose.
lose.
Fuck.
Anyway, do we want to talk about Uncut Gems real quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
talking
all right,
about
all right.
Uncut Gems.
So,
Let's go.
so this is interesting. We are now Noise Boys divided. Because
Yeah.
no, there's quite a bit of division here amongst the opinions on the Safdie
Yeah.
brother directed Adam Sandler starring Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
A lot of
Mhm.
some of us like it, some of us
in the
do not.
last, I believe in the last podcast, it was that. No, it wasn't the last. It was the one
Uh-huh.
before that. I
Well-
think Christmas
Mhm.
episode. Was it that we spoke
No,
about?
it was the last.
I
We talked about
mentioned
the
it.
last episode.
It was last
Yeah.
episode, yeah. I didn't see it back
Mhm.
then, and
Me
since then
either.
I saw it, and in my opinion, it was a great film. I really did enjoy it. It was very overwhelming at some points, and I got a little bit confused. But I feel like that's just what the guys behind this movie do.
It is true. That is their style.
It's a normal thing.
Oh yeah, the Safdies are known for that.
I watched it recently.
Yeah, Safdies,
and I got about I think 18 minutes. I said, and I had to turn it off because I'm like, I'm done.
Did you at least get to Did you at least get to holy shit? I'm gonna come.
No, I didn't get that far.
Oh,
That's the point. I almost shut the movie off.
Oh, holy shit! I'm gonna come.
Someone isolate that. Isolate that.
I have a gauge for this. So what I decided to do afterwards is I'm like, you know what? I want to see how far I can get into pixels before I shut that off. I made it 2 minutes longer in pixels.
Oh,
what?
Oh wow!
I basically once Adam Sandler started being a jerk, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this movie's bad now too. And then I looked at it, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like,
because he's a jerk within the first 5 seconds, essentially after the African guy.
I saw, and then I before I finished, I checked, and I'm like, wow, I made it further in this than I did in Uncut Gems. What does that say?
How?
I disagree. I disagree, Zero.
I disagree.
I disagree with the way you are pressuring me.
Actually, I feel okay. So can I just say this one?
The Doom got
can I just say this one thing? Can I just say this one thing? It has one of the most, let's say, interesting transition scenes ever. Going from a crystal into Adam Sandler's anus. That was pretty interesting.
My favorite part of the movie.
The rest of the movie. The rest of the movies infuriated me. I was just like, "Fuck! I want to go in and re-edit this movie." That was my thought.
So here's the thing. Like, I will say, as somebody who loved it, I'm a big fan of the Safdie brothers. Also on Netflix, if you want to watch it, good time. Same directors, but it's Robert Pattinson in a kind of similar-ish film.
You'll have a good time.
It's.
I was gonna say my friend Akash, he told me it's a fucking amazing film, and that's probably what I'm gonna watch next. Besides this Chainsaw Dude.
So, but now let me just say the Safdie brothers.
What is it called again? I think I missed that.
Good time. That's the other Safdie brothers
I've
films.
heard very good things about that.
It's got the new Batman.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson. He's a good boy.
Robert Pattinson.
Anyway, so I love the Safdie brothers style. I like how they do this overwhelming anxiety shit because I've been to places like this. The hustle there can get fucking wild. So like it's really kind of capturing that same style, and like I can understand people not liking it. I totally get it. This is a love it or hate it film.
But could you imagine how difficult those scenes could have been to master? Like that would have been so hard to film, and that's why I appreciate it a lot. Like I used to do film in school, and I honestly could not do that shit. Like, it's just so overwhelming. Exactly.
And like the whole thing is like I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, Adam Sandler's." I think Corey brought this up that Adam Sandler's character was virtually unlikable. That is the point. 100%.
That was the one thing that I actually liked about the movie
point.
from what little I saw of it. I'm like, oh, Adam Sandler's playing a different character that's not Adam Sandler. That's kind of refreshing. Yeah. But then the movie just fell apart after that for me.
So anyway, like the whole movie is that like, because like all the Safdie brothers films feature a scummy protagonist and like what they're willing to do to satiate their fucking greedy needs. Like in this case, it's a gambling addicted fucking like a gambling addicted like blinged out Jewish guy who's just trying to who's just needs money.
Represent.
Yeah, Josh is a Jewish boy. That's why I call him. That's why I call him Tushnush.
It took me an hour and a half.
Man, why we gotta keep having Commonwealth?
Really? Oh, there you
go.
Oh man, why is there a Jew here?
You guys talking about it. I've been here the whole time. Also, fist bump.
Corey, you're a Jew?
We've gone over this.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we've gone over this.
Yeah, you are?
Yeah,
you're actually Jewish?
My mom is.
I just think it's funny that Doom keeps complaining that there's too.
That?
Oh, my mom is through heritage, because that's a thing.
I just think it's funny that Doom always complains about how there's too much Australian Commonwealth, and here we are.
Yeah, we don't have that shit here
USA.
usually.
We don't have USA.
Yeah, we invented porn and
McDonald's and Ben and Jerry's. Go fuck yourself. America's awesome. We
created meat pies and
we invented
sausage
Chainsaw Man, and the Japanese stole it from us.
When we guys,
his original name was
guys. When we finally make shirts, I want one that says, quote, "We invented pornography in McDonald's." Doom 2019.
That'd be great.
Also,
it's 2020.
if
I want to get into
expand-
my Uncut Gems thing in a minute.
Wait,
in a second, but-
I'm almost done,
Yeah.
by the way.
yes.
And like, so
Yeah.
it's like, I think my Letterboxd review said something like this: things I expected from Uncut Gems, an anxiety-driven direction from the Safdie brothers with neon aesthetic, a great performance from Adam Sandler, and a great supporting cast. And I forgot what else it was. A really awesome soundtrack and good ambience. Things I did not expect. Jewish culture. I forgot what the second thing was. And the third thing was basketball. And it's just a bunch of basketball emojis after that. Because there is a lot of fucking gambling and basketball talk.
There's a lot of basketball.
And also, can I
that-
also say that KG is actually really good in this movie. Like, I love his part.
And the Weeknd actually was getting it too.
Yeah, Weeknd.
Yeah, he totally spits on Adam
like,
Sandler.
in some
It's
ways,
fucking
I
hilarious.
feel like the Safdies
Yeah.
took the kind of formula of an Adam Sandler comedy, you know, where he's playing an
It made it
asshole,
a drama.
and they just turned it into like this anxiety-filled drama that they're doing. Because, like, think about it, Sandler's character is like, he has a hot wife, he's a bit of an ass, he's an asshole,
And a mistress.
Yeah, and he
Real
has a
Rob
mistress.
has a hot
Yeah,
wife too, and he's just a real guy, but it's
let-
still trash.
No, I know. That's
All right, now the bingo sheet's done. We
Yes,
mentioned
actually put
Real
the
Rob
bingo sheet
again.
in this time.
the and like and it's just like, there's even moments that I think are really funny in that movie. Like, my favorite one is the two Jewish dudes played by the Safdies, those two old Jewish dudes who keep bothering Sandler for money. My favorite part is near the end of the movie where one of them is outside his building. Oh, this fucking guy again. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Don't you understand me? Don't let him in.
I
love that.
I love that. I love this. It's so chaotic. I love the scene where he's on the phone, and then there's like, and then KG, or not KG, he's
His
Lake
other
Stanfield.
black friend.
Lake Stanfield.
He's in the back saying, "I'm taking this and I'm gonna fuck that." And he's like, "No, don't do that." And he's got like, meanwhile, your colonoscopy is quite good. You know, like they're all just like 5 different conversations going on. Like, you're fine, Adam Sandler. You're fine. You don't have fucking AIDS in your ass.
Yeah.
It's fine. It was just great. I like that scene, and I was just like, man, I could not do this. This is fucking.
Also, I just
full
want
on.
to say the climax is just fucking gripping, and
It's a literal climax.
I love that. I love how nonchalant it is too. It's so
Yeah.
great.
like, no spoilers, but yeah. Doom, you wanted to have a take?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uncut Gems was the hardest film I've ever had to watch. I did appreciate the fact that it gave me a level of anxiety,
Mhm.
but it's not one that I ever want to feel again. It is in fact a thrill ride. But I don't believe that Adam Sandler in that film should be painted as anything of a protagonist. I know that's the point. It's not the point I wanted.
Right. Okay.
There was everybody else in that movie is so much better. I actually enjoyed KG more because I'm also from the Boston area. Go Celtics. There, it just seems like a lot of this film was. They threw so much shit at you at one point in time, it was hard to follow, and I understand that that's the point. But the fact is, the universe that this movie is actually in, every character you kind of hate in a bit, like in a way.
A little
You
bit.
kind of hate the wife because even when Sandler's trying to do good, like she's the only smart one in the film. His sons are fucked up. He's just the biggest piece of shit on earth. The part with the gem is like the weirdest thing ever.
Wait, which
'cause
part?
The whole thing with the gem.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, and I feel like it was telling when you came out with the gem and ended in Adam Sandler's asshole, because I think that's what the film was trying to get across. Hey, this is gonna be like going through a butthole. This movie was made so Adam Sandler can get his N-word pass. Because
I think he earned it.
Yeah, some of us had to earn it by becoming actual friends with people. Anyway, the only thing I'm gonna say about it is at least it had a happy ending.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't argue
Is
that.
that your thoughts?
I gave it a not good. I didn't even give it an actual rating. I had to Fantano it. I just said it's not good.
Really?
Okay.
I wouldn't watch
really
it again.
surprised by
Symphony
this.
TV Anno.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't watch it again. I'd watch Sonic again, but I wouldn't watch this film again.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
like,
okay, so
that is
Doom and I
bizarre.
like have different viewpoints on why we didn't like it. I didn't like it because like aesthetically the movie just bothered me the whole time.
Okay.
Like, this is like like I said, there were several times I'm
Yeah.
like, "Fuck, I just want to re-edit this because this is bad."
Mhm.
Like,
Really?
Look,
Adam
if this
Sandler
is,
just
if this is
acted-
what the guys are, their movies are about, right? That's a cool style. It's
Mhm.
not good. Like, it's
Okay.
not. It's not a
Oh.
movie. It's not how
That's
you
the
make
only thing I
movies.
liked about it.
And
Like-
that's what made me hate this movie and made me want to turn it off so much. Like,
Right.
I checked the time
Oh,
3
dude, you
times.
fucking hate
because
it.
I'm like, I'm not even a third through this
Wow.
movie. I should at least give it a third. And then eventually, once I hit 18 minutes, I'm like, I am done. I am done trying to give this movie any time of day because it is not.
If it's hard to look at, you can't force yourself to look at a
Mm.
movie.
And that's the thing
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
I felt
I actually watched half of it and then came back the next day.
I felt the stuff that everybody's talking about, the anxiety and whatnot, but it just enraged me the way it was. It enraged me almost the same way that the editing in the Freddie Mercury movie was.
Queen. Yeah, I know
There
exactly.
we go.
like-
It's cyclical.
Like it
Mhm.
almost like it almost like infuriated me the same way. So like, and like I liked that Adam Sandler was playing a character that wasn't Adam Sandler, and that almost might have been enough to make me keep watching it. But it's just like, I'm just like, maybe I'll give it another chance another time. But now I'm just like, no, I have better ways to spend my time than
No,
to
I
waste it on this
that's
movie.
okay. Fair take. But Josh, you want to? Are you done, Zero?
I'm done. My rating is a nope.
Okay, so
Really?
Josh.
Cool.
So this is interesting. We got two on two now. Josh,
And that's
it's up to
below
you,
a
boy.
0, by the way. That's a
So
nope.
My boy.
so Josh,
damn.
my boy,
That's below
let
zero.
us know your
yeah,
thoughts
zero
on
is
Uncut
opinion.
Motherfucking Gems.
I love gambling. I'll say that right now. I think it's fun. And I think this movie kind of plays with that a lot.
Mhm.
Uncut Gems for me, God, I don't know. Because I like Adam Sandler and a lot of his more dramatic roles, and I think he was excellent here. I felt well represented. I felt, I don't know. I felt like this movie as a whole, it looked good to me. I love the color schemes throughout. I thought the lighting was very impressive, and I thought some of the cinematography was really interesting because of how each shot was framed. It felt like it felt frantic. Like it felt like you were gonna throw up. If I'm like not mistaken.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
definitely had that
Mhm.
feel.
Yeah, for sure.
Which I
Absolutely.
think was intentional. And I get
like
that's
at
not
the
for
start, I was like, "Oh man, this is full on." But then it got a lot
I
better.
kind of
I
like
felt for
that
me.
though.
Like,
If it was any other story, I'd be down with it.
And just real quick,
Yeah.
I like movies with gambling in it too, but not everything can be smoking aces.
Casino, great movie.
yeah, I mean, fucking Kakagurui is fucking
Kaiju.
amazing. I love that anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this movie's just a constant exercise in pushing your luck
Mhm.
too far. And I think it's like,
Yes.
you're yelling at the movie, all right, pull out, get out now, get out now, get out now. But it keeps going.
Mhm.
And I feel like
It
normally that
keeps
would
going
frustrate
back
you.
and back and back.
But like,
Mm.
you I get why he's not likable. He is a protagonist though, because you kind of have to follow him. He's not a good guy, obviously. You can have a protagonist and have him be an absolute asshole.
yeah, he's an anti-hero.
He's an
He's
I don't even think he's an anti-hero. I think he's just a dude.
Yeah, he's more of like an antagonist. Sorry, he's not even a
He-
hero.
he
There's
is-
no way a hero.
Adam
No.
Sandler played a character in this movie. That is how we've all looked at Adam Sandler for the past decade.
I mean,
he's the.
But I feel like Adam Sandler is actually genuinely a pretty alright guy.
listen.
Like, he's-
If you were given,
movie-wise.
if a big studio gave you $1 million just to vibe somewhere with your buds and make a shitty movie, you're not going to tell me you wouldn't take that $1 million. Just once,
Yeah,
once
absolutely.
though.
Yeah,
You,
I
yeah,
don't
the
know.
make a
better
shitty
question
horror
is
movie.
how low would I take that for?
Yeah, exactly. Well,
I just like that the Weeknd got to throw some punches because
That was awesome.
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm also really happy with his
He
new
spat
stuff. By
on
the
him.
way.
It was
Yeah.
great.
Shout out to Toronto.
Yeah,
Shout out
shout
to
out
the
to the
weekend.
Weeknd. Is
Shout out to the
Yeah.
Weeknd.
His new songs are
My
really
friend
good.
Maddie would really like that. She's obsessed with
Why
that.
did you only drop one E though? His name
No.
is Weekend, but it's like there's
Oh, it's
one N is
it's
or one E
Weekend,
is just
isn't it?
missing. It's weird to
Oh,
me.
okay.
Oh, it
yeah,
looks
it's
cool.
It's weakened. It's weakened.
Weakened.
Like he's weakened.
So
Oh, is that why he's
no,
such
but
a
without
beautiful,
spoiling
sensitive
anything,
singer?
yeah,
Dude, what if this whole time we're getting it wrong and he's just weakened?
Weekend.
Yeah,
Hey guys,
Not
I'm
Weekend,
the
he's
Weekend.
Weekend.
Mhm.
He just walks up on the stage at
Weekend.
Coachella.
What were you
That's
trying to
why
say,
He
Josh?
just walks
Sorry?
up, dude. I feel really tired. I'm just weakened.
That's why
Yeah.
he's so
Oh
sensitive.
God.
Love has weakened him.
Josh, what were you trying to
Yeah,
say?
so after Selena
Yes,
Gomez
it's
broke
true.
his heart, he's just been weakened.
That bitch.
Yeah.
Selena Gomez.
Yeah, but because of that, he got to write some of his best stuff, and now he's back on his bullshit, as it
Right,
were. If
right.
you've been,
Good
yeah,
for
I
him.
love The Weeknd,
Good
but
for him.
I hope
Honestly-
I hope his lawsuit with Kendrick gets cleared up. By the way.
I
Yeah.
hope it does too. I haven't read into that, but damn, that
Yeah.
song's good.
Yeah.
But overall, Uncut.
Kendrick
Yeah.
Lamar.
Getting back to Uncut Gems, I think the ending was one of the best endings I've seen for a movie in a while because it felt right.
Mm-hmm.
It felt right.
Yes, it absolutely
and that's
did.
why I like
It
this movie
absolutely
so
did
much,
feel
because
right.
if it didn't stick the landing, it would have been not worth anything.
Right.
I really don't want to spoil it, but I really want to talk about the ending. But
No,
without,
that's-
yeah,
No
no
spoilers.
spoilers,
Yeah,
but
we'll keep it out.
absolutely, definitely.
Yeah.
I think it's a ride worth going on if you
Watch
can.
it even just for that.
Just for that.
Like sit through it just for
If
that ending.
anything,
Like,
for a reason to have the anxiety stop.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
because it stops. It
Oh, it's-
absolutely
yeah,
stops.
exactly.
I was applauding. I
Like,
was
at that
so
ending.
happy. I was like, finally.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's about damn time.
Good shit.
Yeah.
It's like getting off
Um,
like a double loop-de-loop roller coaster. You're still kind of panting and breathing, but it's kind of going away.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's going away
The
because you
come
know it's
down.
over. Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm,
I know we're
the
not going to
come
talk
down, the
about it, but I feel like
calm after the
Parasite
storm.
gave me the same feeling too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll talk about it next
That's,
podcast.
that'll,
We'll talk about that
Parasite
next time,
will be,
but-
will be for
Yeah,
another
you guys talk
episode
about
of
it
the
next time.
of the very nice
Because I
cast.
still haven't seen
I
that.
haven't
and
seen
I
it.
know Sarah
No,
hasn't.
no.
Josh,
I meant to.
record a separate audio thing for your review. We'll slide it in the middle of our review of
Actually,
Parasite.
plug. I talk about Parasite with Charles and two of our friends on the Midnight Verse podcast. We actually had an Oscars special.
Yeah, we
Oh.
did
Talk
actually.
about Parasite.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we can-
perfect segue because now
Yeah.
now you can promote your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
All
the
right.
promotion segment where we
Mhm.
give you updates on our channel and such,
Mhm.
Or just what we're doing.
or
Oh,
what
yeah.
we're doing. Yeah.
What we're doing in general.
Yeah, by the way, I
You
gave
can start
Uncut
us
Gems
off.
an 8.
Mhm.
I thought it was great,
Okay.
but yeah, that,
Yeah.
that was the score I gave it.
My official recommendation is watch Pixels instead.
JT, you can tell us, JT.
KJ, it's
What are you
KJ.
doing?
Okay,
Kevin
JT.
Garnett.
I want
JT.
27 points on JT.
Yo, that rock was ugly as fuck, too.
5,698 points on JT. Oh, you give it that.
That's the worst
All right,
fucking
let's go.
bet I ever heard. I disagree.
I disagree, Larry.
What do you mean you canceled it?
Oh, you fucking screwed us.
You
Fucking
fucked me.
fuck.
Oh, when he said I'm gonna fucking come, I almost turned the fucking
Holy
movie
shit.
off.
that picture's everywhere
not
now.
a fucking
That
I was
meme
like,
is
this should
everywhere.
not be in a movie ever.
I never want to hear
that's
Adam
great.
Sandler say the word "come." I never want to hear it ever
Oh,
again.
man.
Maybe I
So-
should just cut when he says "come" and use that as the new cheese Danish.
No, please don't.
Oh no, we're sticking with cheese Danish. Holy shit! I'm gonna come.
Fuck no.
Oh god. So, end of podcast updates. Who wants to go first?
Well, I think Josh should go first because he already hopped it.
Josh. Yeah, Josh.
Yeah.
You want to
So-
update us? Go ahead.
Thank you. So right now I'm kind of in the middle of finishing up college. I'm in my final year, so I've kind of been on a bit of a quote unquote hiatus.
Mhm.
But right now I'm actually working on my first episode of my Evangelion abridged,
Ooh.
which is my big project I'm working on with Charles.
Oh, good
who
old
voices-
Evangelion.
Evangelion. Charles voices Kaji.
Ah, yes,
Mhm.
Evangeline.
I voice Shinji, so that's fun. That'll be out hopefully in March. Knock on wood.
Get in the
But
robot.
other than-
yeah, you
yeah.
get in that fucking robot and you ride it to stardom,
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, but
Hell yeah.
check us out at Dead of Night Productions. That's my group's channel, and I'm also working on my own personal videos. Like I mentioned, my main series, a little bit earlier in the podcast. But episode 6 of that will hopefully be out soon too.
And just remind
But,
us again, what is
hell
that
yeah.
again?
It is called Immigration Patrol Luluco. It is a parody of Space Patrol Luluco.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun. It's literally a 10 episode like build up to a joke.
I
That's the
also
whole reason.
loved Luluco, by the way. I'm very
Oh, I
happy you're doing
fucking
that.
love Luluco.
It's one
so
of my
good.
real guilty pleasures because it's so crazy.
You can watch the whole thing in like half an
That's
hour.
cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I'm working on episodes. I want to get all of that done this year, but overall, yeah, I'm just a dude who's working. I'm working. That's it. That's all I got.
Alright.
Yeah, hell
Thank you guys for
yeah.
having me, by the way. I really
Oh,
appreciate
Yeah.
it. This has
Have
been
you
fun.
one more
Yeah,
time, though,
that's
Josh?
alright.
Drop your YouTube channel.
Yeah, my YouTube channel is Dead of Night Productions, and my other YouTube channel is JTVA. It's just my username.
cool.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll drop it down in the
Description.
I'll
little
get the
description
links
we
right
got.
now. Yeah.
Boom, you
Yeah.
just got an 81st
Wicked.
subscriber right there on Dead of Night Productions.
Hey,
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh shit! All right, so who's going next?
Zero, you want to go next?
Okay. So to make an incredibly long list of things short, I did. Luckily, I made like a post where I put what I was doing, so some of that I can look that up. But mainly, main thing I'm going to talk about is I'm still streaming Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/Zeromaster. Right now, I just picked up Mega Man Zero ZX collection, so we're going to be playing those games.
Ooh.
So if you know me and Muggle Men's, it's a man who's a Muggle. But well, I'll be doing that, and I have a new video series. I started a new video series with that Sonic 2 and Knuckles video that I released this month, I guess. Yeah, because it's February still. The next video in that series, I have an idea for. I haven't finished writing it, but I have an idea for it. My top 20 games of the last decade is still not written, but it's hard because I have to take a list of.
Yeah, that is.
I have to figure out how to put these 20 games in an order that I can say that are great. So I'm working on that. I've also written a script for another video, and it's basically the script for it's basically done. I'm just waiting on a potential cameo to give me their portion that they scripted, so I can start working on that part. And then I'm also writing a review for Custom Robo eventually because I want to do that video. It was requested, so I'm going to do that.
Nice.
But yeah, other than that, and then the JoJo shorts. Those are the only other things that I've got going on right now, and podcasts and whatnot. Jordan, you go next.
Cool. I'll keep it short and sweet because I got to start getting ready for work soon too. So I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. So basically, what I have been doing is just sort of scripting little bits and pieces of this My Hero thing that I talked about in the last thing, the last podcast. Yeah, Good Guy School. I will probably have an episode of that up either before this podcast goes up or after, depending on how I go. It's only going to be like a minute long. It's just a short. They're all going to be shorts. I've already got a parody. I've already talked about that as well with James Hyperion 177. Not the guest before not the guest last time, which was Jesse, but before that we had a guest. The one that Jesse killed. So. Yeah, the one that Jesse killed. The other Australian guy. Yeah, so I'm working on that with him.
He is the butterscotch of our South Park kids crew.
Don't make me wonder who we all are. Because I know the answer and I don't want it to be real.
I don't want to be caught. But yeah, no, so I've been working on that. And then I have to sit down with James and we really got to work on this script and get this done as well for this next parody. Other than that, I guess I can plug the fact that I'm going to a Australian convention that I've already made a video about, Gold Nova. That's on the 12th to the 14th of March. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have this video uploaded before then. So, 12th to the 14th? 13th and the 14th, sorry, of March. So that's when that's happening. So if you guys are Australian and live in the Gold Coast or are going to that, you'll see me, myself, Hey Bear Cosplay, and also James. He'll be there as well with a bunch of my friends. Biggest Bob James, yeah, biggest mob James. So yeah, he's gonna be there, and I'm gonna be there, and yeah. Other than that, this podcast is what I sort of take a bit of time on as well. So I've been working on obviously the podcast episodes, and I have something else that I can't talk about. Now that's literally I cannot speak
Secret
of it.
Project.
It is
Winked.
absolutely locked. It's locked away, and it can be months to years away.
Ooh.
We're not too sure. It might take a long time. So, and yes, I did say we because there's another person involved. But yeah, I'm gonna keep that as a secret until the time comes if we're comfortable.
He's making a new episode of JonTron with JonTron.
Yeah, me and JonTron are working on the next episode.
The answer is always JonTron.
And also Nakey Jakey is there as well.
And he's naked.
But yeah,
on a yoga ball.
Yeah. Yeah, he goes, ooh. But yeah,
That's a visual.
That's the worst impression of Nakey Jakey I've ever heard.
That is a visual if I've ever heard it.
I don't even think
Jakey,
there's an easy way to
naked
do
on
a
a yoga
Nakey
ball.
Jakey impression.
It'd be more like, oh.
You're like, ooh.
You're like, oh.
Yeah, that does sound like
What's
that.
up, guys? It's me.
Anyway,
you ever just go out there and play a PlayStation?
Holy shit, that is actually
I love
him.
that
guy. Anyway, so Yep, that's happening with me. Who's next? Charles.
Okay, so a little context here. Last episode on the No Whacking episode, I announced an Akira thing, which I am still doing, but I didn't mean to announce that last time.
Dragon Ball Z Kai.
I announced the Akira bridge, which I will do, but I don't have footage for it right now, so I didn't mean to announce that yet. I look around the room,
cough, cough.
I know. And as a result, I am doing something else to also work on my editing skills. It's actually something that Josh knows about and a couple of my other friends know about, but I'm announcing it here. It's another parody thing I'm doing. It's not Chainsaw Man yet. That hasn't even been announced. Believe me, one of us will take Chainsaw Man.
Dude, I want to read that
It's
so
so
bad.
good.
I'm going to probably have a shower right after this. I'm going to read it in the
Noise
shower.
Boys presents
All right, I've already
Chainsaw Man,
predicted what Jordan's parody is going to be. It's going to be Lumberjack Man.
Lumberjack Man.
He'll edit every frame so it's just an axe instead of a
we'll
chainsaw.
call it Lumberjack Kung
And
Fu
everybody will
Man.
have hoser Canadian accents.
That's
Biggest mob
That's
lumberjack.
fine.
And the goal is to get to a Tim Hortons.
So like maybe I'll do. I don't know if I'll do Chainsaw Man yet. I gotta wait for an anime if they even make one, and I hope they do. Please read Chainsaw Man, guys. No, but my other series I wanted to announce. My other series I wanted to announce was Gintama Abridged. It's something I've wanted to do, and the way I'm doing it is I'm doing it in arcs. I'm not gonna do it as a full series. It's just every.
Very
It'd be
good
like
idea,
a 2 to 3 part little arc series. Like I'm gonna start with the Benny Zakura arc, which is the first serious arc in Gintama, because it's mostly a parody comedy.
Now, Gintama is a comedy, so are you gonna do it sort of like how SCR did Fooly Cooley, where he made it a Max Payne parody, or what are you doing?
So what I'm doing is I'm kind of like reformatting the humor entirely, and I'm doing mainly the important arcs.
Make them all Italian,
No,
just
my
for
God.
no reason.
I was going to say, it's actually... It's pretty hard
It's hard to bridge a comedy.
It's pretty hard to
It's hard to parody a comedy, and it's also like 300 plus episodes long, so I'm like...
Which I know because Dokuro-chan is very hard to parody, but we somehow tried and did it.
Like, so what I'm doing is I'm taking the more serious arcs, like Benny Zakura, and I'm abridging those specifically. And it's just kind of like, I'm going to bridge the important stuff, none of the comedy stuff, and like kind of do a kind of parody of a lot of those with my own kind of brand of like humor, I guess you could say. And I'm also still streaming every Friday on twitch.tv/Skoringo. Last stream, we had a bit of technical difficulties. After I got the double-edged saber in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, my stream cut out.
No, I tried telling you.
No, that would have been so shit. That would have been an awesome
the second
moment
I got your message, I'm like, fuck, and I just had to make a notice. Guys, I'm sorry. I'll do a longer stream next Friday, which is actually going to be a couple days after we're recording this. So stream every Friday around about 5:30 from at 5:30 on twitch.tv/Skoringo, 5:30 Pacific. Check your local listings, and that's what I'm doing. Doom, my boy, what have you got updated for us?
Squid Girl 10.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Really?
No, of course it's not Squid Girl 10.
God damn it. I was excited.
You know what has to happen now. You have to.
No, it
I
doesn't.
literally
Have fun
was.
making it, Zero. I'm not doing it. But anyway, back to...
You know what? I'm going to do it. Fuck you.
Back to real stuff. Jordan, I would pay you to fucking do my Squid Girl voice. I really would. I feel like that'd be very funny.
Is it the Liam... Well, not Liam Neeson. What's the other guy? Sean Connery?
No.
That's sort of what it sounds like. What does it sound like?
Josh, why is this fish staring at me?
Let's go back and watch it.
Yeah, and I'll post what I shared. I lost my nitro, so I can't respond in emojis anymore. I just respond in GIFs.
I love that
It's
guy.
a Shark Tale. It's
Shark Tale's rad, dude.
Martin Scorsese fish.
Yeah. It's the best
I love
Scorsese
the one
film.
where it's like it keeps repeating, so it's like real quick. It's like
It stalled out for me, so he's just staring at me still.
yeah, he's just staring at.
Same.
I'm taking a screenshot of that now. That's from the
fucking Martin Scorsese fish.
I might make that my profile
Damn
picture.
it! The little stars in the corner, so you're gonna have a little star over it too. But oh well, doesn't matter. Anyway, that's fucking fantastic. I'm adding to favorites.
So things I'm actually working on. I have let's see, 3 songs finished for the EP that's coming out.
Nice.
I have a 4th one that's being worked on right now. I have my beatsmith Mr. 808's. Go check out Braze's Room Beats on YouTube. He's currently making me another beat right now. I just gave him a very large keyboard that I have, and he's been putting it to good work. I'm trying to go to the studio every 2 weeks, so when the album drops, hopefully by May 1st, that means I'll have, I'm hoping to have at least 8 or 9 songs on it and maybe a couple skits. So, but yeah, that's what I've been working on. And, Brandon and Doom's Deep Dives is also coming as well, which is when me and Brandon, or Vegeta3986, do commentary over the, we're starting off by doing the DCOM movies. We watched we watched Phantom of the Megaplex on Disney Plus, and we did a commentary over it.
Oh, nice.
I still gotta catch up on my Disney Plus backlog.
Oh, Josh, I remember
Is
the
Airbud
brains.
still
I
on
didn't
there?
know that.
What?
I didn't know you remember the brains.
Oh yeah, me and Chippy go way back.
I'm in that server, but I never talk.
Yeah, no, I'm one of the brains. Me and Chip are.
I don't even know if I am, but I can't remember. I know I'm in like oh god, I'm in like the fucking.
I'm in Just Five Guys.
You know what? I'm not gonna name drop just in case I fucked up. But yeah, there's a few.
Yeah, I haven't actually
anyway.
worked with I haven't like properly worked with them yet, but we're cooking up stuff in the pot. We're figuring it out.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
But yeah,
cool.
Shout out to the Bridge Brains.
Shout outs.
Yeah.
Shout
All
out
the
to
shout outs.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Well,
is that it? Is that all you had, Doom?
Is that? I think that must
yeah.
be it.
Well, this was episode German No of the Very Noisecast with us, your Noise Boys. Thank you so much to our special guest, Joshua Toback.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was great to have you. Gentlemen, do we have any closing words?
Fuck you, whore. I like Minecraft. Or I like we like Fortnite.
I like Minecraft. Fuck you, whore. I like Minecraft.
Fuck you, whore. We like Fortnite.
I love how it's gone from we like Fortnite to I like
Official
Minecraft.
review of Uncut.
I tolerate.
Official review of Uncut Gems. Just watch Pixels.
Stay tuned for the next episode, German 10.
That's not what we're calling it.
That's not how that works.
Wait. We're so calling it German 10.
It started what?
German 10.
People are gonna be so confused.
What's 10 in
No,
German?
the episode's just gonna be called German 10.
German 10.
Like spelled out.
Fine. Fine. Sounds good to me.
All right. Anyone else?
Watch Shark Tale on DVD.
Yeah, watch Shark Tale on DVD. And on that note, Zodiac Escobar, play that funky music.
Oh, I got bingo!
Thanks for coming to the Noisecast. I really hope that you had a blast. Sorry that the fun had to end. And you know we were just chilling with our buttholes hanging out all in your face. And it's what we do every single fucking week, motherfucker. Yeah, that got really dark really quick. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Bye.